Good evening, family. Welcome to the underrated Darkness Men's Talk. It's going to be part two tonight. Massive. Men's Talk. Let's talk about toxic masculinity and other issues. Part two. Um, Thanks for coming. Get these announcements out the way. Again, thanks for coming. We're going to be waiting for some more people. What's up, GG? What's going on? What happened to you Wednesday? You need to let me know about that. So so again, welcome to Under the Darkness, my channel. Hold on, fam. Hold on. Okay. All right. I think we good. I think we good. We're cool. And I want y'all to hit the bell when I come for a powerful live stream or video. Share this throughout social media. Very much appreciated. Also, share, share. Let's get the views up on the past live streams and videos I did. Um, Also, if you want to know more about me, yours truly, Jerry Thomas. That's Jerry Thomas. That's my Facebook page. My Facebook group, JTMVP. Think of ourselves. That's all in caps. Also in caps. Twitter. My Twitter account, JT Blackman 44. And after that, same. My Instagram account, same thing. Underrated Darkness, but in the Instagram, it's lower caps. All right. After that, I'm down with brother Ernest Jones. Toys.com. All in one. And or toys.com. We black owned company. We through our social media, so check us out. Wherever you purchase is 10% off. Wherever you purchase is 10% off when you use my code MVP. Check us out. And everything is all about keep the money in our community. Let us recycle in our community. All right. Again, man's talk tonight. Let's talk about toxic masculinity and other issues. Part two, JT. What I'm going to do, wait for Muhammad's the one. You gonna mute your mic, brother? Hi, good evening. How you doing?
Yes, sir. How you doing, JT? How you feeling? Glad to be on your panel participating in the Toxic Masculinity Part 2. I know it's sure to be a surefire conversation. Thank you for having me.
You're welcome anytime. We're waiting for some more brothers to come in and get on the panel. I sent out the links already. So it's gonna be brothers tonight. All right, so we're gonna chat. We're gonna chop it. We ain't gonna talk about the title, but we're gonna chop it up a little bit. Family to the brothers come in. Then we're gonna talk about the topic. So how you feel? How you feel today, brother? Well, tell me what you was telling me a few minutes ago. Tell me what's going on about about Detroit.
Okay. 2 days ago, CNN had released a report that two brothers, middle-aged brothers, I think they were both CEOs in different departments of General Motors at the plant in Ohio. So there have been pictures of a bunch of nooses been shown in and outside the plant, in people's locker rooms. What the crux of the whole thing is, upon investigation, this was found, but that the head people at the GM plant are kind of lackadaisical in their investigation about this, and seems like they're like, they say, oh, everything's relaxed, da, 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 da. And a lot of the black workers there feel intimidated so they won't lose their jobs, and they said that there was a bunch of them that they were afraid to speak out on it. So right now it's at a standstill until something could be done about it. So with these two brothers, they are suing the General Motors plant. I don't know how far their case, if they just started suing, you know, if they're in the preliminary rounds, you know, I'd have to dig for more information on that. And, you know, we'll see where that goes. And on the other front was, of course, you have tomorrow's Women's March in D.C. and in different cities taking place. So now, Tamika Mallory, who's the daughter of Reverend Al Sharpton, was questioned about her alliances with the Minister Louis Farrakhan of the Nation of Islam. And she appeared on The View yesterday, and Senator McCain's daughter and this other white woman kept pressing her about, well, you know, you're anti-Semitic and da-da-da-da. How can you be around a person like that? And she found herself trying to explain herself, saying that she doesn't agree with everything the minister says, but she says she has admiration for the man. And, you know, she stood her ground that way. And they kept pressing her. They kept pressing her, you know. And she, with our sisters, I tell sisters, don't align yourself with these white women groups. Because there was a, in one of the states, I think it was a Midwest state, they're preparing to march tomorrow, but there was nothing but white women there. And they had to shut that down because it's supposed to be inclusive of all ethnicities, but they had just nothing but white women there. So, you know, we'll find out tomorrow how far this is going to get, you know. So you just guys tune in, and for you women, tune in and draw your own conclusions of what's going on.
Okay, cool. Yeah, yeah, well, you know that's going to be a trend. You got that we gotta understand that over 100 women got voted to Congress, so that trend is going to carry. I mean, wherever a black woman that is in alignment with a black woman, a black queen, going to be in line with a black king, says as somebody as Farrakhan, they're going to question it. And this is the thing that I tell sisters all the time, that got to be careful. Like you say, you got to be careful of that, because they after. They do not want most of these groups do not want you to be in alignment with the black man. And you have to understand that. And then some of them, when you say that, they catch an attitude because they feel like that. And then people say, you start man's talk. No, when you start man talk, yeah, two brothers are here. But so what we must have to do, and then us as brothers, we gotta do a better job that the sisters, that the queens are supporting our community. We gotta be in alignment with that too, because some of us we want to have our cake eat it too, and we cannot have that. And you know, so you know, she picked to be in alignment with the, you know. Now there's gonna be some people who have said, "Oh, but this is women's this is women's march and stuff." Well, you know, when you had your women's march, I see quite a few men of different races be there for support. I'm just saying, this is what I'm saying. Tell if I'm right or wrong, brother. I'm saying, like, if the minister want to support the sister, I don't see nothing wrong with that. He's not in the march, but I'm just saying, you know. What do you think about that?
Well, yeah, I've seen that too. I've seen men of different ethnicities support the women. I mean, if you're going to support the women, okay, that's good. That's a good thing. That's a good thing. Okay. But see, it comes with an asterisk, because, and what I mean by that, whenever you have things that happen to a black woman, you never see those white women groups coming to their rescue. You understand? Now, look at all the things that have been happening. If you studied it, now, whenever there's a white girl, the one that went missing the other day, they had her, abductor in court. They made a big thing of that. You know, they made big things of, disappearing white women. And the women, they stood up for it. But whenever it comes to black or Latino women, or the original woman, they're never there. I'm sorry. I never seen it. I know I had to ask you, have you ever seen them around them? You know, so like I said, it comes with an asterisk. It comes with an asterisk, and black women have to understand their place in this society, because even though they may want to think that they're taking it a little step further, or it's because of the women, you know, of the nature of the woman, but remember, it's only going to go so far when it comes to these other groups of women.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah, you're right, absolutely, and I think that, that they are there's some women that I think some of our women gotta head up this conversation now, because it's going to be more critical, and
Right.
it's very, you know, and I'm trying to, you know, as you know, because I don't want someone to tell you trying to tell us what to do. I'm not trying to tell you what to do. I'm just seeing for what it is, sis, and I want sisters, you know, I want y'all to see it too. These women do not have vested interests. They really don't. It's
Right.
all about numbers.
Right.
And
Right.
and us brothers, if we see that, we gotta speak up too. You know?
Right. No, I agree. I agree.
And
I
so
agree.
so
Mm-hmm.
um so um
You know, I agree with you, you know, 100%. You know, but they have to I don't know, handle that. I guess like the old fragile package, handle it with care. You know,
yeah.
yeah. You know, just eh, you
But
know, mm, you know. So that's where we at right now with the most current news that I ran into. So, you know, and I'm gonna keep my eye on both of those accounts and see what transpires out of this. You understand?
mhm.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. But those nooses, man, you know, these people are feeling emboldened now. You understand? So uh, it's gonna have to come a time where you know, where we unite on a certain front and hold our people down. You understand?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Because
and
we
I
stop.
think, yeah, and I think of us men too. We got to step it up too. That means we got to strengthen the brother like we doing every Friday. We got to
Yeah.
be in alignment with together, and also let the women know that we in alignment with them, and the women got to be in alignment too. But us as brothers got to start from us. Man. We got to be
Right.
protectors, and also we got to get back to nourishing our community that we used to do. Now a lot of people don't understand this. Man, we nourish in our own way. So we got to
Mm-hmm.
get back into that warrior of nourishment
Mm-hmm.
we have to stand for. And to me, that's where I'm at right now.
Mm-hmm.
To have
Mm-hmm.
people take our rightful place that we belong. And I'm waiting for where the brothers at, man. You know what I mean, I know. Yeah, your brothers, man. What's up, man? I'll send the links out, man. I know it work, man. They need to come through, man. Yeah, man, stop playing, yo. I mean, I don't want to be all night either. I don't do. I mean, I I might have to resend this mother. You got
Yeah.
man, what's up? And I think she stay asleep. His birthday is tonight or tomorrow. I think what today's date? Oh,
Uh.
I think his birthday is tonight.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I think his birthday is tonight, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay.
He might know he will come tonight, but that's understandable though. But I'm gonna send
Right.
some more people like that. We're gonna
Yeah.
wait a few more. We're gonna wait a few more minutes, brother. Then I guess we're gonna get started. It should be some brothers that should be on their way. You know.
All right. You got brother Rob and all of them in effect too.
Yeah, yeah. I already. I just sent him. I just sent the link again.
Okay.
You know.
Okay.
So let's see. Say it like that. But I've been all right. I've been pretty good. I'm looking forward to this part two. I look forward to this part two tonight. You know,
Yeah, very interesting. Should be very interesting.
it's gonna be very interesting. Oh, Puerto Cal said hello to you in the chat.
Oh, tell I say hello, salute, Queen Poetic Kells.
Yeah, and oh yeah, oh family, check out the live that I had this past Wednesday. This was organic. This was not planned. I had all Queen. I had Poetic Kells, Candy, GG, Raining Woman, and later on Lockhead Boss Lady. It was an excellent live. The women is really in alignment with the black men. They're not in alignment with the bullshit and the ratchetness and everything. And it was a beautiful thing. And also they look for us as brothers to step up too. And that's very important. So I want to thank Porter Council's here and Gigi. They start set it off. So they said, I said, who wants to get on the Muhammad? They said, who wants to get on the panel? G said, I will. I said, okay, put G at the cat. Then Cows came on and then Ring Woman came on and he said, I want to get okay, all right. And then I was gonna ask some man. I said, nah, I'm gonna leave it like that. I'm gonna leave it like that. I'm just gonna leave it like that. I believe it like that. But we saw, but we found solutions though.
Yeah, that's what we're about.
I can say me because I was just a host. They talk about a lot of solutions on there. Jaquel Thomas, what's going on, brother? Get on the panel. This man's talk. Don't play games with me, brother. I'm saying it right now. Oh shoot, okay. Jaquel Thomas, watch out for your link. Watch out for your link. Let me see what else. Oh, let me see. All right. Jaquel, I see the link. Come get it. Watch out for it. She sure did, Anise. Puerto Cal put it down Wednesday, this past Wednesday. Right, brother?
Oh, man. Wow.
Anise, you need to get on the panel one day with these. They put it down. They asked me to do it again, but I gotta see what time I'm gonna do it. They said they want to do it again, so I want you to jump on
Yeah, they were dropping jewels that day.
They dropping jewels, Anise. I want you to get on one day with the women too. Oh, you get on any panel, whatever panel I do. Want you to get on too? You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah, that was cool. That was cool. And get the women's perspective. You know what I mean? The black woman perspective.
Yeah.
That counts for a lot. You know what I mean?
Jaquel, I send it to you again. Look for it. Oh, there he is. There goes the man of the hour. The one.
Yo. What's going on, my big bros? How y'all today?
I'm telling you, let me tell you one thing about this brother Muhammad. He might be young, but he always prompt. Let me say it again. He might be a little young. No, you're a grown ass man. He always prompt. I tell you, he one of the fastest one I sent him. Oh, they take it
I gotta pull up, man. This is how I learn. This is how the knowledge I get from y'all and the wisdom, and I can pass that on to my kids when I have them. You know what I'm saying? So I be needing these type of.
We learn from you too.
Hey, this ain't a one-way street, Jaquel. Peace to you, my brother.
Yeah.
I understand, but hell yeah, I see my bro need me in the link. I pull up. Pew.
Yeah, that's right. You're grown ass man. You better only take my belt on. I heard I swing too much.
There you go, big bro. There you go.
Hey, listen, Jaquel, let me tell you something, brother. Like I always tell the OGs like me, I said there might have been something we missed along the way that the youngins picked up. So that's why you always get the information from them too, especially updated as it is today. You understand what I'm saying?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
no problem, brother. It's not a problem, brother.
Was you on the panel last week, Jacquel?
Yeah, I was on. Then while I was on, I had a phone call. I don't know why this chick be calling me every time I'm on a panel, and I'd be like, "Yo, I'm gonna hit you back," and I'd be trying to get back on the panel, and I'd be like, "I ain't gonna mess up the conversation on that phone." Now I just play the background in the chat.
No, you wasn't. No, you didn't. Never think you mess up. That's man's talk. That's what he's here for. Never think that. No, you get you.
But
See,
no doubt. But that what was going. It's been happening like the last 2 weeks. It's like clockwork. Every time I get on the panel, my phone will ring, and it's a chick I be dealing with or whatever. So I'd be like, "Yeah, let me take this, and I'll be right back."
You trying to plan a little something after the
match? Nah. I'm chilling.
Come on, now. We all make. Come on, now. Come on. You talking to Big Brother? Come on.
No, I'm chilling, man. We cool folk. We cool folk. Nah, man, we just cool folk. I ain't looking for nothing serious right now. I'm chilling. I got too much to work on for me. I got too much to work on with me right now. So
Yeah, ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Yo, listen. Ain't nothing wrong talking to a little female. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Yo, listen. A good one. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Now, don't listen. Don't talk no doggone chicken heads and no hand washes. Don't.
Well, you cutting up, boy.
Don't talk to them. And they take you the wrong street and they slide your ass somewhere you can't get out temporarily. I'm not saying all women like that. I'm just saying.
I hear you, OG. I hear you, OG. Where the rest of the age? Y'all need to come up. Y'all see my brother on. Y'all see y'all in the chat. Y'all better pull up.
Yo, I'm telling you, Big Bro been through some things. Nah, I ain't gonna get it. But act like yo. And that beautiful one, and that big, how you doing? Yeah, but we're gonna wait for a few more minutes, bro, because I know sometimes YouTube do be acting slow. And if not, we're gonna talk about Toxic Masculinity Part 2. We're gonna talk about it. We're gonna throw out some subtopics and we're gonna deal with it like that. All right, Jacquel?
That works for me, brother. That works for me.
Yeah, because we gotta get into it because we didn't get into it last week and so waiting for some more people. And it's crazy. If y'all look in the chat, there is more queens than kings on here. Oh, Silk, welcome back. Oh, thank you for calling me. I appreciate it. I'm okay. I'm doing all right. Thanks for coming. And this time stay. Because you left last week. And I was mad at you. No, I just messed with you. I wasn't. But I understand, I hope you stay this time. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be real good. Because we definitely need more sisters to support us. And what do you think I just said, Muhammad's the one? And then Jacquel, I want you to follow and why I said it's very important. Mom's the one.
Yo, hit me with the question again. I ain't hear you, bro. I'm trying to multitask and stuff like. I ain't mean to cut you off, bro. What was the question?
The question is why it's so important that the women support the man's talk. Why is so? Let them know why it's so important.
Go ahead, Jacquel. Answer that first.
Oh, you want me to answer it first? The reason why it's very important for women to be included in this situation because at the end of the day, a lot of them going through being the mama and the dad. I hate to put it that way, but it is what it is. So they need to hear it so they don't raise their son to be all soft and dependent on women for the rest of their lives and stuff like that. Not just that, they get a sense of what type of man they should aim for in certain situations and what to look for in people that's not right for them. So I think it's very important. And not just that, they can state their opinions, and maybe I have answers wrong to certain things, and they might make me look at it from a woman perspective, and I'd be like, you know what, that's right. You know, that's it's all about growth. It's always about growth, healing, and once we get to that same page where we could be great like we used to be back in the days, we're gonna be all right.
Right. And go ahead. All right, Muhammad, the one.
Well, just to piggyback of what Jaqual just said, you know, there's going to come a time where you need both the woman and the man. So it can put a bow tie on what the message truly says and what the message really is and how it pertains to our lives. Because, you know, I mean, you know how it is because when you have children, sometimes some try to use the mother's word against the father's word. And if they see that those two are not in unison in doling out the rules and responsibilities of the household, that can be a messed up household. You understand what I'm saying? So, you know, a lot of women, you know, they won't actually say it or admit it, but they defer to a man's guidance, leadership, qualities. You know, they know the role, but it's just that right now, you know, they were always taught, especially since the '60s, not to believe in your man, especially a black man. You know, with these programs and these welfare programs, and I don't need a man, and we all know that that's a misnomer. You understand what I mean? So, you know, it does have an effect on the women too, because the decisions we make as men, um, eventually in that decision, they will be affected as well. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and that's my take on it.
And then go and answer answer the same question I asked you. I think I feel it's very important that the women to support us of these man's talks, because I want them to understand that we in alignment. I want them to know that they support that. I mean, by their presence right now is very important for us. It gives us the extra inspiration that they want masculinity, they want leadership, they want us to head, and they want us to get ourselves together. And by the queens is in this chat right now, and in the past, it pushes us. It makes. I mean, we got to self evaluate ourselves too, no doubt about that. But it gives us the extra push, like the push on, because sometimes this world could break us down as black men. We have to say that. Even our people too, the black women too. Yes, I agree on that too. But I'm talking tonight's men's talk. It breaks us down, and sometimes by they supporting us, it means a lot. Trust me, queens in the chat, it means a lot. It means a whole lot. And you're setting the tone of other women that you'll support us. And we got to understand there are some men, it's not gonna come this man's talk to support. I didn't, JT ain't make it up. I'm going by what I see. Well, I mean, what we see so far, you know, and it's okay. Like I said, just don't complain. You know, any man, I tell any man, I tell any man, you're welcome. You know, like I said, put your email in the chat. I get you on. I don't have no problem with that. But I'm saying respect me, respect my channel, respect the people on my platform, respect the chat. If not, ghost. That's it. So Then we gonna wait. Like I said, we gonna wait a few more minutes. Then we gonna get on this conversation. Um. Let's see. So, Jacquel, how was your day?
Oh man, my day was awesome, man. I was fishing all day, man. I was cooling.
Oh, you fish? Oh, that's
Dude,
you live in Louisiana.
Man, I can't stay in the house, man. I gotta be productive. I gotta move around. If I'm not fishing, I'm somewhere playing basketball with kids, teaching them stuff. I can't just be in the house.
Nothing wrong with that. Yeah, you doing something. That's great. That's great. That's great. They saw when people come in. Let's see. I just take care of some business today. You know, that's what I did. You know, and and it was okay. You know what I'm saying? I was looking forward. I don't know. You know, I be looking forward to doing this with the brothers. You know what I'm saying? I do look for that. Floor and Perfection, thanks for coming. I look forward for that. Muhammad's the one you come on, speak. Don't be a stranger.
Nah, just waiting for everybody to come in and yeah, no, the support is definitely needed. You know what I mean? So, like you said, it makes us not only feel good, but just to know that we have, a woman that's got our backs too. The same way we got theirs.
Yeah. And right, and that is very important.
Yeah. Yeah. That's the key.
Important. It means a lot to sisters. So I'm telling you, sisters, I will not steer. We will not steer you wrong, but it means a lot.
Mm-hmm.
It really does.
Mm-hmm.
Plus cheering us on.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it really means a lot seeing the sisters being that supportive of it, especially whenever you're seeing what the media doing these days to black men, man. Y'all don't have it. Y'all don't have no idea. Like just showing y'all support each and every week to the bro show or each and every day. I see a lot of y'all in here every day. That means a lot to see. It's hard to find women that support a black man. Like it's crazy.
And at the same time, too, so I appreciate that. I hope you be a regular and you better not leave last week early because I'm gonna get let me start especially. But that's what it's all about. You know, I encourage women, we support y'all too. Oh yeah, Jaquel, I did a woman's I did a Queen's panel Wednesday morning.
Oh, I tapped in. I tapped in. I was behind the scene, but I was watching.
And that was not planned.
They was on fire. They were flaming. They
was yeah. I was like a little kid. I was like, yeah, great.
They was saying some stuff. I was like, huh? I ain't never thought about it like that. I was like, wow.
J. Court, I was like this. Right? I was like this.
Hey, Jaquel, he was like a kid in the candy store.
And I was happy, good dog. I was like this.
I was sitting back. I was just in the back chilling. I was like,
you see now,
they all going off, man. It smelled like, man, if y'all would have saw my face, it was like I was smelling a dead body. Y'all like, she talking.
Oh man, I ain't gonna lie. I was like, Jack, I was like this. And all of them said, on the radio, you look good. Oh man, I was eating out.
Salute to the sisters, yo. I really appreciate y'all show. I learned a lot. Thank y'all. Thank y'all.
No question. No question. Salute to the
Oh,
sisters,
yo,
man.
and let me tell y'all, I see in these outlaw picture, I'm talking about all the women that are on the panel. This pastor are beautiful. Don't get me wrong. My Lord, she is beautiful.
Who's that?
And these outland.
Oh yeah.
Oh, she's beautiful. Oh, she's.
Yeah. Oh
All
yeah,
the sisters
yeah.
be beautiful. All of them be beautiful. Y'all make me sit up there and be like, God, what bill you want paid? Stop playing with me. Boy, they all beautiful sisters, man.
Oh man, yeah, and you know they are so intelligent. This is the thing that they so intelligent and they know how to use it. See, that is a difference.
And that is very attractive. When a woman got
Yo,
common
that is
sense and
so
knowledge. Oh my goodness.
right. That is so sexy. Oh, or the beautiful woman like the outer had the print. Oh God, I'd be like this. Man, I might be a lassie. Not my tongue out.
I tell you like this, JT. I was really impressed.
Man,
I was impressed with Rain Wombaum's knowledge and wisdom and understanding, brother.
Yeah.
She was on fire, man. She was
But, right, very knowledgeable. But each one, it was different, but it was knowledgeable too. And they was in alignment with us. They just letting us know, listen, we're in alignment with you, but now you got to come in alignment with us. And that's what I get from it, Winston.
Right.
That's what I get from it.
Right.
But get back to it. These outline. Oh, yeah, Lord, I'd be like, man. And I know, man, I know your husband, man. I keep you. Man.
Yo, Gigi was spitting fire.
Yeah,
man, I'm telling you, man. Every time the sister was, I'm telling you, it's like somebody would punch me in the gut.
Yeah. Gigi is
it was like every time they would say something, I was like, like I had indigestion or something. I'm like, I felt that. Talk.
Yeah.
That's all I kept saying.
Yeah. I was like this, like on the radio, you all right? It was a great live Wednesday.
Yeah.
It was
she was bad.
Live. It was a great live. They want me to do it again on Jackwell.
You should.
I know I want to, but I want them to head up. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Sometimes brother keep on putting, you know what I'm saying?
Man, you better let them get that, man. Yeah, do it. Do it.
But I want some of them to head up their own conversation too. But I understand what they were saying. There's not enough women willing to do that too. So I understand. So I'm gonna do it again. I don't know when I'm gonna do it again. I might have to plan it.
That'll be dope, man. That'll be dope. Y'all just gotta stay in touch, and you sit up there, you let them know what issues they need to address. Let them tell you, and then y'all get on the show and just map it out right to where it makes sense. I'm looking forward to the next one though, man. That show was flame.
Sure was, yeah. And it wasn't no man bashing. It was no woman bashing. It was none of that. Now, did they put us on what us men need to do? Yes, but that's not bashing. That's encouragement. They want us to strive to do better. And it was beautiful. Capoeira Kel dropping jewels too. Candy was dropping jewels too. It was all the dropping jewels. So I'm just saying that, yeah, and Anise Outlay, you need to get on that panel too. I'm not trying to tell you what to do. You need to get on the next panel with the women too. And I think that brothers should do it, but like I said, women, it should be more black women should head up the conversation for women. But like I said before, there's women, as you heard, Muhammad is the one, it was not that many women that really head up for it, that had conversations like this. So, oh yeah, I forgot women. I got Chocolate Lounge. I did chocolate. It's on my channel. I might bring it up very soon near Valentine's Day. I might get a little candy. You know what I'm saying? Do some Chocolate Lounge, you know. Hey, you know, hey, listen, I'm just trying to help, you know. You know, man, you know, you can learn from the dog. You know? I ain't trying to load on. I might have a little chocolate. I might pull it up. Whoop, word up. Mm-hmm. Hey.
Hey.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so watch out for Chocolate Lounge, Queens. Very soon. Oh, God, I got stuff there. Brothers, stay tuned. Let the darkness work. I got you, brother and queen. But let me tell queen, but queens, you gotta understand this too. If a brother is willing to make it, you know, trying to make it happen, you gotta give him a chance to. You gotta be fair too. You gotta be fair now. Gotta be fair. That's all I'm saying. You gotta be fair. And black man, you know, when it hit 9 o'clock, you know. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm my fault. I'm sorry. Being bad, and I'm sorry. But you know what, Nikki, how you doing? Welcome. We're gonna, you know what, Jaquel, you there? Jaquel.
I'm here. Yeah, I'm here.
Yeah, leave your Muhammad's the one. Leave your mic unmuted. Unmute your mics, because y'all just here. Unmute your mics.
I got background noise. That's why I got mine muted.
Oh, okay. Okay, no problem. Okay. We hear about toxic masculinity information, man. How you doing? Glad to see you. Now we talk about toxic masculinity, and we're gonna stick to, and this goes for me too. We're gonna stick to the issue tonight. And I think that it ain't gonna be no man bashing tonight. But I'm gonna ask you first, Jaquel. What troubles you? What you seen about toxic masculinity?
You talk about the last show you did, or in general?
In general.
Oh, it bothers me a lot. It bothers. I see it every day, especially with the younger folk. Like, it really bothers me a lot. And it's just so much female energy with a lot of our brothers, and they trying to overcompensate for stuff that they don't need to overcompensate for. That's why you see a lot of aggression where they don't need to be there.
Mm-hmm. That's all you saying?
Yeah, that's all.
Okay. Mom is the one.
What bothers me?
Yeah.
Well, it seems to me the paradigm shift that's taken place. You know, he said, like, to borrow from Jaquel, you do see that amongst the young gentlemen. Like, you know, they talk like women. You know, oh, yo, I heard you said something about me, blah, 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 blah. Start unnecessary wars, unnecessary fights. Instead of just hashing it out man to man, you know, the era that they growing up in, you know, it seems to me that they're adopting this thing, you know, being sensitive and feminine, you know, and like I said, you got to have counterbalance in your nature. That's understandable. But at the same time, the masculinity part to me is being done away with. As you can see, like in the education system, you know, you don't see men teachers in the schools anymore. You know, that seems to have been eradicated, especially in like the overpopulated black neighborhoods. They have these white these white teachers, female teachers coming, like, let's say, from Westchester County. they have no idea what this kid's makeup is, you know, but they try to infuse their agendas on these boys, you know, much less of being maligned when they walk into the classroom for the first time. So, you know, I'm starting to see a lot of different things that, you know, that don't resonate with me, you know. But, you know, this is a call to arms to all the brothers in the hoods, especially the older brothers, to snatch those young brothers up and sit down and build with them and give them the building blocks and the nuances of actually being a man. Even if there's not one in the home, they can always seek out a coach, a mentor, somebody even in the neighborhood that you see every day. That's pretty cool. You know, you can sit down with them, talk life to them, and get some sort of direction, man. You know, and you know and that's just aside from the fashions that they're wearing now, and you know, that's a whole nother subtopic to go into. But you know, it's just there's a lot of things that don't appear correct. You know what I mean?
Okay.
I'll leave that. I'll leave that to you.
Okay. I'll get to that, Jaquel. Anything you want to add on, brother? Jaquel.
No, I pretty much second everything that he said. I basically what I was trying to say. I just couldn't convey it the way I wanted to. But he did everything beautifully the way I would. The point I was trying to get to, basically.
Mm-hmm. Okay, that's cool. I think for me it's toxic masculinity, and I'm gonna throw some subtopic. I'm gonna throw the subtopic right now, and I want your brother to converse on it. What I see is that and I have to say this, that there are quite a few, and I know people say, you know, there's some good gay men in our community. Okay, I get that, but I find quite a few of them that had this toxic attitude, and they feel that they could do whatever they want, and then it's like they trying to use their masculinity of a certain time. Like, can't do that.
I agree. I agree.
Can't. Masculinity stays with you all the time. You cannot say, oh, you want to be a woman, and then when things go on, you want to swell up and stuff like that, and why I say like that because so
So basically, you saying like, as far as that, it's like you can't swell up on me because I don't want to identify you as a woman. That's what you're saying.
no, and but just the thing about it that society is too, and that's why like you got like that's why we gotta have talks. We gotta
Right.
talk like that.
Right.
See, when you say something like that, you cause a problem or something, and I can't identify. And then they call that discrimination. High discrimination.
Exactly. You.
Are
That's
you a man? Are you a man or you a woman? And then when we talk like that, we pick it on them. I'm tired. No, nah. You're not going to keep on controlling this to control this conversation.
This is exactly why I always urge people that you need to know your history. Because I remember a point in time whenever like homosexuals of all races and genders will come to the black community. Now, although we didn't agree with their lifestyle, we embraced them and we didn't see them no different. We just recognized them as being homosexuals. We didn't partake in what they necessarily did, but we still respected them as people. Now,
And
whenever you discuss a difference in opinion, they automatically assume it's like, yo, you just gay bashing. I heard the most absurd thing from a couple of celebrities that's homosexual to what they saying it's harder to be homosexual than it is black. I was like, huh?
yeah, but see, that's what society is pushing.
Exactly. Exactly. Exactly.
And also, it's got to be more. No, I ain't gonna say no. I'm not gonna keep on saying that. No women tonight. We're gonna stick to us. It's got to be more brothers to talk up against that. You
I
cannot.
agree. I
You
agree.
cannot talk about masculinity and you gay. But they say, "Oh yeah, I know." You can't. No, it's not acceptable. And you can take it wherever you want. And until we understand that, the cycle continues. Muhammad's the one. Your take on
Yes,
that?
sir. Yes, sir. Um, Something that you just said just stuck out. Um, I've had dialogue with a gay person, before one day, and like I told her, I said, "Look, you can't equate your struggle with the black struggle because let's be real, your agenda is by choice. Me, I can't change the color of my skin. This is how I was born, and this is how I'm going to die. Okay? This is how I'm going to transition from this earth. So you can't really equate the two, number one. Number two, getting back to the young men, think about it, fellas. And Jaquel, you're a young brother, right? Okay.
Yes, sir.
Whose generation right now? There's a question for both of y'all. Whose generation right now is snitching?
In turn, okay. When you said snitching,
Yes, sir.
okay. Whenever you say snitching, can I ask? Because I need answers on this. Because my form of snitching is different from a lot like this generation of snitching. Now, like if me and you go do a crime together and I snitch on you to get less time, that's snitching to me. But if you
Right.
just a regular citizen, and all right. So as far as snitching, that's my generation all the way through. All the way through. They scared to take that lick.
Exactly right. And see, that this is what I'm gonna point out to. Okay, we know as black men, if some kids came and beat up any one of our friends' parents or aunts or any females in the family, we're gonna step to them. All right. And if we
Facts.
can't step to them, we will inform the authorities on that. Okay, especially if we witness that. Like you said, that's a different kind of snitching. But these cats now, oh look, they do these crimes. Next thing you know, they're out within the year, even 6 months. And they either put somewhere else as CIs or, and we told them, yo, we told you, don't do that, man. Because this is what could happen. So they don't listen. Then they cry when they go up, but then they snitching to get out of their prison sentence. I just around where I live, I saw plenty of them. They're out within the year. The feds put them on payroll, and away we go. You understand? So I'm like, whoa, 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 whoa. So what you think about that one, y'all?
Well, it's not even repercussions for snitches like that. I remember if you snitch, man, you would get ran out the neighborhood if they ain't deal with you in the most brutal way. You wasn't supposed to,
That's right.
especially if you snitched on your code D. Like if you're gonna do the time with if you're gonna do a crime with somebody, bro, you gotta take that L. You keep your mouth shut, he keep his mouth shut. Y'all both do y'all time. You understand what I'm saying? You're not
Exactly.
supposed to. That's what I'm saying. But like, if you just a regular person on the block and you see something that you don't like going on and you report on it, that's not snitching. That's your responsibility to your community. And I think that's where the lines get tangled a lot in our society today, especially amongst my generation. But yeah, like I said, man, that's another form of toxic masculinity. You want to be selective masculine, you gotta go do some dirt with your partner. And then when your partner get jammed up or you get jammed up, you put your partner name on the statement. I can't rock with that.
Yeah, and
Right.
at the same time, go more on that point that we don't know the real difference of snitching. This is what I feel. If you ask me to do a crime for you, with you, I ain't doing it. Now, if I know you do it, they come to me. I don't know shit. I don't know nothing. Stay away from me. I don't even want to know the key. But like, if they put you, and this is the thing that people get this wrong. If they put you in a certain situation that threaten you and your family, even though you tell this person you don't want to be bothered, they come to you. You gotta do what's right for your family. You gotta do what's right for your community.
And that's not snitching. That's being a responsible person for you and your family and telling the truth. You already gave this man a full information. Look, I don't want no problems. I don't want no part of what you do. Just keep that bullshit away from me. Now, if you involve me in it and you get shipped up the road, don't look at me. That's on you. You caused that. And any man with integrity, if I know that you're not about that, I'm not even about to ask you to take that mission with me. Especially if I know you got a family and stuff like that, or you like not living by the street rules. Me as a street dude that's gonna be stand up, I'm gonna be like, man, I'm about to go do some dirt, my G. Don't if anybody asks you, say you don't know me, I'm not gonna put you in a position that could jeopardize your freedom or your family's safety, none of that. I'm gonna respect you as a man and be like, nah, he ain't had nothing to do with that. That's a good person. That man go to work every day. You see what I'm saying? I wouldn't even ask you to do no dirt with me because I know you ain't built like that.
Right. Yeah. So, this for me that people just state this, just want to talk, just want to hear talk, they talk, and then they get mad. I said, but you put that person in a certain situation. What you think they supposed to do? Take the rap for you? Then that burns me out like, hi, take a rap, nobody. You all right? Nah. And that's what sometimes as men, some of us men, we had this caveman attitude. Yo, don't stitch on no man, don't put me in no predicament, man. You put me in certain things that could hurt me, where I live at, where I eat at. I'm trying to make ends. I'm trying to make them ends, protect my existence. And it's bad enough. I got worried about coming a few hours, put my key in the door, because I might get shot.
Right.
By law enforcement, we got to think about that too.
Plus Jack boys, because if you did some dirt to somebody, he might not catch you. He go to the next thing. At least that's the way I saw things, because I came from the hood. If dude can't catch you, he gonna show up at your mama house or where your kids catch the bus at.
And then at the same time, you got these corrupted cops. You know, they act on toxic masculinity too.
I definitely agree with that. That's exactly right. That's exactly right.
They do. We don't talk about that part of toxic masculinity.
That's called overcompensation for masculinity. Whenever you lack masculinity as a youngin, people used to bully you and all this. Yeah, you figure you guys are a form of power because you got a badge and a rifle on you and stuff like that. That's overcompensation.
Yeah, and at the same time too, this is systematic. Toxic masculinity been happening for centuries.
That's a fact. Especially amongst our brothers, you're exactly right.
It is. And matter of fact, you know what? That's a subtopic right there. Let's talk about that. Why is plaguing part of toxic? Why is plaguing in our community? And Muhammad's the one I want you to talk about that, please. What I just talked about.
About what's plaguing the community, brother? Repeat that question.
Systematic toxic masculinity from these corrupted cops. Systematic toxic masculinity from these cops. How does it play in the hand of toxic masculinity? Why these? And also, Jacque, I want you to answer that after you answer that too. Why is so important that we need to talk about that more? Why this conversation? Why this part of this conversation of toxic masculinity is not been talked about?
Good question, but I'll use this as an example. Okay. I'm going back a few years ago. Okay. So it was on a Thanksgiving night. I was walking out with my mother. We came from my sisters, so we were on our way home. You know, we come through the lobby. Now, at that time, I was employed by the New York City Department of Juvenile Justice, which was Spofford. You're familiar with that, JT, up in the Bronx, okay?
Yes, yes.
Okay. So I had a kid in my dorm who lived in Staten Island. So I got to know him, and I asked him, what building you live in the projects out there? He said, oh, 61 so-and-so. I said, oh, that's where my sister lives. He said, oh, I think I know your sister. I said, yeah, all right. So that's a long story. Make a long story short. Anyway, so my mother and I are disembarking from the elevator. So in the lobby, we're coming out. Who do I see? This kid with 3 white undercover officers had him up against the wall, searching him, looking for whatever drug paraphernalia or drugs, whatever. So I gave my mother the keys. I said, Ma, go ahead, go to the car, go open up. She said, be careful. I said, no, I got this. So I'm watching what was going on, and the kid who's being searched by the police is all friendly with them while they're searching him. So now, as I'm watching them do what they do, the kid turns around, looks at me. He said, hey, what are you doing looking at us? You should mind your business. So I looked at him, and I said, really, man? Really? So now the cop says to me, yeah, what are you doing? The kid said, this is none of your business. I said, well, sir, it is my business. He said, what do you mean? So I whipped out my badge. They looked, they said, oh. I said, yes, sir. And that kid that you're searching, he had just left my dorm. He was released about a week ago. So when the kid heard it, he turns around and looks. He said, oh, Mr. Kimona. I said, yeah. What's up, man? What's going on? So he realized, he recognizes me, everything, So then the cops ended up leaving. So they said, oh, you know him? I said, yeah. So they left. Now, me and him are talking in the lobby, and I said, yo, what was that all about? Oh, man, I said, yo, but didn't you just get out? Didn't you just get released, man? Yo, you better start doing other things in life, brother. Okay? I keep telling you, this is no joke. And then he finally said, yeah, you right. His hand, hugged him. And I said, listen, I got to go, man. But listen, man, I don't want to see you in this type of problem ever again, because I probably saved you from getting beat up or possibly even killed by these policemen, because you know how they are out here. Go upstairs right now and just go home and don't come out for a couple of days. So he went and did that. And when I came out, the cops were gone. You see what I'm saying? So in reference to your question, I see these kids and they being friendly with the police. And I'm like, oh, how you being friendly with the guy that's arrested? I never could understand that. So I hope that answered your question, brother.
Okay. Jaquel, please.
So the question was in reference to systematic toxic masculinity and how the police enforces it.
Right.
Again, I always say it's overcompensation, because I know I always ask certain type of police officers, especially ones that I went to school with and stuff, like, yo, why you became a cop? And they never give me an answer that says something in the realm of, I'm here to protect the community, to protect the serve. I'm making the money that the taxpayers pay me, so I got to protect. I never hear those answers. It's always because what happened to them whenever they were like in high school and stuff like that. And like, if you join the police force for those type of reasons, you already toxic. Because what you're telling me is you're going to project what you went through a certain situation with a certain type of person. You're going to project that upon all people that remind you of what that person did to you. And I think that's very dangerous. That's why the first time you always hear like of a brother getting shot, they always say, I was in fear of my life. It's always that. I always thought that in my head. Every time I hear like a police shooting, they always keep saying, I fear this and I fear that. A lot of it is just bull crap. And I think that police need to go back to how they, I can't, now that I think about it, I can't say how they should go back to, because I never once heard of a good era where police did their job. I know a lot, but not all. So I think that's very, very messed up way. I think they're doing basically what the system paying them to do. Keep us to be submissive and know our place. That's why I always preach to the youngest, like, know the law. If they don't have a good reason to search your persons, they have no right to search your person. At the end of the day, you have to give them permission to search you. They have no probable cause to search you at all. Because some people just do it just to be a pompous asshole because they don't like the way you look that day. You might look better than them, and they'll pull you on side the road for that. So it's very dangerous out here as far as how the police systematically keep us in to be toxic masculine as men. They don't want us to be dominant men. They don't want that at all. I'm done, bro.
And the ones in the chat, I want you to engage too. If there's any questions that you want to ask about, make sure you stick to the topic, toxic masculinity. Anybody in the chat, ask questions. All right? And then also be part of the conversation. We want you to be part of the conversation. Thank you very much. And now I'm gonna throw a scenario at you. First thing I'm gonna throw it at Jaquel first, then Muhammad's the one. Your brother, you and your brother is you're grown, right?
Yeah.
You go out, you have fun and everything. And he started like disrespecting the woman. No. Let me scratch that. You know, brother troublemaker. He bump into them because he figured I'm the man. I could do what I want. And defend himself. Because the guy bumping, he didn't say sorry. And now all this really happened. You see all these men be trying to jump your brother and everything. And but your brother is the one that showed his true masculinity. Now I want you to explain why the matter that I explained, that's part of toxic masculinity.
That's overcompensation because you pretty much start in trouble because you want to prove too hard that you a man, basically. Now, at the end of the day, with that said, even though I see my brother getting jumped, I'm not just gonna let him get jumped. We gonna get jumped together, and after the fact, me and you might fight because I'm gonna tell you, yo, that was some bullshit that you did, and me and you gonna have words in exchange after the fact. We came there together, we gonna get our ass whipped together, but I'm gonna tell you if you was wrong or if you were justified. But a lot of people, man, they gotta stop proving too much that they're a man, and I know a lot of people like that.
Okay, same one. Mom's the one.
You say doing what they want. Well, I guess that what they're showing is a disregard for historical content of what came before them. So they figure, oh, this is a new age, a new era. We don't do things like that no more. We run things, it's a certain attitude that they have. And I guess what that does is it puts them in that arena where they want to be the man, but yet you're left standing on the island all by yourself. You understand what I'm trying to say?
Mm-hmm.
So, again, before you act, like I always used to tell the young brothers, think it through before you put a reaction out there. You know, because if you just put a reaction out there, you don't know if that gum is going to stick to the wall. You understand? So,
Yeah, keep on talking. Keep on talking. I'll take a story.
yeah. So I believe that you know, you have to be mindful of what's in front of you. I know when I used to get pulled over when I was driving, my aim and my job is to get them out of there in less than 4 minutes. I have
Right.
everything readily available, license, registration. I got everything on me. So by the time they got through with me in those matter of minutes, okay, Mr. So-and-so, we were just checking because, you know, you came through a certain neighborhood. I said, I understand, but I ain't got nothing to do with me, and I get out of that. You understand? You can't display a certain attitude because, hey, they got the gun. You know,
Mhm.
they got
Yeah.
the gun. So you got to know when to fall back and not be too toxic, you know, towards them because they carry the big stick. You understand what I mean?
Right.
So, yeah. Yeah. And
Okay.
that's it.
7A Sports, welcome, brother. Welcome to the chat. Shout out to the LDBC. Thanks for coming. Thanks for coming. If you want to join the panel of men talk about toxic masculinity, feel free. If not, it always could be a next time. And I put the LDBC too, and it didn't go through. Check that out. YouTube be bugging, man. Yes, but shout out to the LDBC. That stands for Lions Den Boxing Community. Again, Lions Den Boxing Community. All right, let me copy that down. But I want to put this out there too. About this toxic masculinity, right? You on the corner, right? I mean, not you on the corner. You in the park, right?
Yeah.
And you see like two brothers fighting. 7A Sports, give me some time. I got you. And you see two brothers fighting. And all of a sudden, you broke up the fight, right?
Yeah.
That you feel that you're doing the right thing. But he spazzed on you, right?
Right.
So he spazzed on you because you try to do the right thing, protect the community, right?
Right.
So 7A Sports, I'm gonna put you on. I'm gonna get you right now. So watch out for the link. All of a sudden, do you call that toxic masculinity? Now this brother spaz on you.
I wouldn't necessarily I wouldn't call it toxic masculinity because I know how I am when I fight. It's not that I'm trying to be disrespectful. I'm already in the heat of the moment, the adrenaline rushing. I'm just now getting engaged in a fight. I might not be in the right frame of mind to listen to reason because I'm so angry or some shit. But it might not be toxic masculinity, but at the same time, I would allow, like, once I calm down, if I'm in the wrong, I'll apologize. So I don't, maybe it's toxic masculinity on my part. I don't know, but I can understand why somebody was spazzing, especially at the heat of the moment. But if he not willing to come back and apologize to you, be like, you know what, you was right. I apologize. I had no right for coming at you. You did the right thing because I could have spazzed out worse than what I did and injured somebody. See what I'm saying?
Right. Okay, mom's the one. 7A, brother 7A, I send a link out. Watch out for it. It just come through. Mom's the one.
You said if I break up a fight and that brother wanted to spaz out?
He spazzed out on you.
Uh-huh.
And I put it like this. He spazzed, the other brother spazzed out. They taking up for the brother that want to start the fight. But you doing a good deed to stop the shit because you know what the fuck is happening coming in our community. These toxic cops.
Right.
Okay?
Right.
How you would deal with that?
All right. Well, my first aim would be to, once I seen the brothers fast, I'm going to try to diffuse that situation the best way I can. All right. And I'm going to pull out all the stops, pull out all the options I could use to get the brother to calm down. In situations like that, I faced that a couple of times. And one, he just kept going on. I said, look, man, I'm only trying to warn you because of what's coming ahead. Because you're going to have the police coming in this park and they're going to round everybody up.
Right.
Do you want that? Do you want that? Now, the choice is yours. Do you want that? So, then he'll look at me. He looked at me. He said, oh, the hell with that. I said, okay. Well, guess what? They're only a few feet away. They're coming now. What you want to do? So I guess that kind of held them up. And I said, we can walk out this park together. We go sit down somewhere, have a beer, whatever you like to do. I'll drink me my bottle of water and we can talk about it, brother. Wouldn't you think that'd be, I try to give the best options. Now, if he doesn't take the option, the best thing I can do in that point is get physical with him to the point where he feels it, but yet I'm not really trying to hurt him. You understand what I'm saying? But hopefully it wouldn't have to come to that. So, the best thing is to get you. The best thing I've learned, you pull him away from the situation where the situation happened. Because once he's out of that environment, the attitudes change, basically. You understand? And I said, come take a walk with me, man. You understand? And then once he calms down, hopefully all situations will be rendered safe for the both.
That's a great answer. That's a great way to deal with it. I ain't even think that far ahead, so that was a great way to deal with it. Thank you for that.
Oh, anytime, brother. It's because through the jobs I had in schools and juvenile lockups, we was always in those situations. And the main thing is to remove that volatile person from the volatile situation. Once they get away, because what are they thinking? Their ego is skyrocketing because they're doing it in front of their peers. Once you take them away from their peers, all of that dissipates, brother. Yeah, all of that dissipates.
Well, my take, and we gonna keep it going. 7-8, I send it to you again, brother. I send it to you. Watch out for it. Thank you. Damn, Google Hangouts be paying that ass sometimes. But for me, it's like this. If I'm stopping your child from fighting, right? And then other kids want to jump me, I'm gonna have my business. Then if dad want to get involved without hearing what's going on,
right?
And you pressing that toxic masculinity to me, I had every right to out you.
Oh, sure.
Right. Because to me, thinking about the community, it's out the door now. It's all about survival now.
Right.
Exactly.
And that's part of act on the top. That's part of acting on toxic masculinity, and that's why sometimes us as brothers we get locked up. And at the same time, I had to say this, but I'm going to say it. Sometimes it be some young one, be someone be starting things up. She said, "Oh yeah, I'm in trouble," and then sometimes we want to take her side, kind of find out she started it, and you putting your masculinity out, and kind of find out you get locked up or you get hurt. So that's why, like, when we have our masculinity, before I continue, We have to understand the circumstances, and we have to be mature about it. And then if we're going to get into it, make sure it's legit that we get into it.
I
We
always say it like if I didn't see it happen in front of my eyes, it's his side, your side, and the truth. So as long as it don't happen in my face, I can't really take sides. My job, if I'm breaking up a fight and I don't know what's going on in the situation, as the brother Muhammad said, you get one party, you cool them all, take them away from the situation. I think that's the perfect way to deal with it. Now, I'm not about to fight unless you like put your hands on me and you get too aggressive. But I'm not about to take sides. I can't say one person was wrong, especially if I don't know the history behind it. That, like Muhammad said, he'll put him to the side, have a beer with him, let it get his rocks off, calm him down a little bit. Maybe you could convince him, like, yo, that was a trivial way, that was a trivial reason for you to fight. And you might have saved his life because nowadays, man, people don't like getting their ass whipped no more. They'll get their ass whipped and want to shoot somebody. So I think his way of thinking was a great way to diffuse the situation. Just like Style P always said, before you go load up a blicky, put a fan on, cool off, think about before what you do. You understand? Life is all about decision, good choices and bad choices. One bad choice could ruin you for life. So again, thank you, Muhammad. That was a really good way to diffuse the situation.
Yeah, no problem. No problem, because, and before we turn it over to 78, go to piggyback on what you two brothers just said. When you get to the bottom of what got it started, you find out it was over some bullshit.
and go more on your point. And go more on your point. These brothers be acting like fucking bitches. We wearing these motherfucking panties. Yo, brother, stop wearing these motherfucking panties. Especially if you know you ain't getting the pussy. Why you fight for? Why you put your masculinity out for something that you know that you cannot get? That she trying. And I'm not talking about all women. I'm just talking about some. You putting yourself out there for something that you know you cannot get.
And that itself is toxic masculinity.
Status and everything.
Right.
So I gotta put it out there. Welcome, my brother 7A Sports.
Peace, 7A. Peace.
General, baby.
Hey, salute to the panel. Much love to y'all brothers, man.
I appreciate that. This is the brother that started LDBC. I know for a long time, and I want to thank you. He's a busy brother. He's the one that have that head up the Trill Talk every morning now 10 o'clock Eastern, 10 o'clock in the morning Eastern time. And other brother is Black Fight Fan TV. I'm the mod in there, and this is the brother that us as on the LDBC trying to keep afloat and everything. And I want to thank you take out your busy time to join the panel and stuff like that. And whatever you want to say, brother, what we talk about, feel free to join.
Hey,
thanks
much love. Appreciate you, brothers, man. Yeah, I saw the title, and the title caught my eye. I was just about to kick back and watch some Netflix and shit, and I seen your title. I said, let me check out this, because I had just did a video about this on on my Patreon page. And
okay.
And I seen the toxic masculinity joint. So I don't know what y'all position is on it. But I want to give mine, and I don't know if I agree or disagree with y'all. But excuse me, my opinion. Because I saw the Gillette commercial. The Gillette commercial sparked this conversation.
Good point. Good point.
The Gillette commercial, it sparked the conversation about toxic masculinity and all this. But my view on what toxic masculinity is different from most people. First of all, let's exclude the obvious. Let's exclude rapists, perverts, woman beaters. Let's take them dudes and put that to the side, because ain't nobody on this panel finna defend that, right? So
hell no, we ain't gonna defend that shit. Fuck that. Right. Burn hell.
Right. So let's put them dudes to the side and let's just talk man talk. All right. Now, toxic masculinity, in my perspective, is actually not the men, but the so-called feminists that adopt masculinity. Okay, it's a lot of females out here claiming to be feminist, but they're against everything that's feminine. Okay, how can you be a feminist but you against being a mother? You against cooking and cleaning. You against nurturing your family and being a support figure for your man. You think that's primitive. How can you be a feminist if you feel that way? You're not a feminist. You want to take my position. You want to take a man's role. Okay? Now, if that's the case, that's toxic masculinity because that brings chaos into our home. Okay? If I make enough money, if I desire to take care of you, and all I want you to do is take care of the kids and take care of the household, and I promise to honor, respect, love you, not disrespect you, what's wrong with that? Why is that primitive? Why is that, oh you old-fashioned, oh, this and that? So you want to purposely go out there and work for these people, right? And now they give you a little position, and now you come home, you too tired to cook. You too tired to do a little cleaning. Now we got to argue about, oh, well, I work and you work. So, why can't you cook? It's not the fact I can cook, but I like your cooking. What's wrong with that? What's wrong with that? What's wrong with me liking your cooking? You know what I'm saying? It's not that I can't cook. I don't mind cooking for you, baby. But what's wrong with, why can't I like my woman cooking? Why can't you make me a cake? What's wrong with a cake? You know what I'm saying? What's wrong with you doing the traditional wifely roles, right? I'm expected to take out the garbage, right? If you hear a sound in the house in the middle of the night, I'm expected to get up out the bed and put my life on the line first to hear what that noise is in the house, not you, me. So if that's the case, if I have to abide by the traditional manly roles, why can't you also abide by the traditional feminine roles? You know what I'm saying? And I promise to love and respect you. I'm not going to abuse my power as a man. You know what I'm saying? I just want you to be a feminine woman. If you are a feminine woman, you're going to always have power over a masculine man. A feminine woman is the perfect balance. Your femininity is the perfect balance to my masculinity. We go together. You know what I'm saying? It's beautiful. But I can't be a masculine man and you be a masculine woman. Get the fuck up out of here. That shit ain't going to work. That's what I feel.
Wow. Powerful, 78. And you know what, 78? I have a question for you, and it goes within what you just said. How many of these feminists claim they don't need a man, but yet, if there was something physical for them to do that they can't physically complete it, they'll come to you and ask you as a man to do that for them? How many times have you seen that?
All the time. All the time. You know what I mean? Just like, for instance, you will have females, you know, the fake feminists, I call them, because the real feminists are the ones who practice femininity, not masculinity. See, when you cut your hair off low and you walking around with socks in your drawers and you huffing and puffing and you know that don't mean you a feminist. You actually you a masculinist, whatever the fuck they want to call it, but you ain't no feminist for sure. You know, that's just some stuff they done polluted. But anyway, I think that a lot of sisters have been tricked and brainwashed. You know, every time there is a rise in Black consciousness in any era, going back to the 60s, whenever it's a rise in Black consciousness and Black awareness and, oh, Black people, we got to get together. You know, it happened in the civil rights era. It's happening now. You saw a rise with the Black consciousness with Colin Kaepernick, NFL players, LeBron James speaking out, blah, 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 police brutality. Every time Black folks as the community start speaking out together, somehow feminism takes over. Me Too movement has come in. You know, Me Too movement and Time's Up have hijacked what we was talking about. So now you have a lot of sisters. I'm not saying all of them, because a lot of sisters is on point, but a lot of them is riding with this whole Me Too stuff. And some of these dudes need to be dealt with, like, you know, R. Kelly and all the rest of these dudes. They need to be dealt with for sure. But what I'm saying is the exaggeration of toxic masculinity. Okay, what is it that attracts you to a man then? Right? Isn't it our masculinity that attracts you to us?
Yes, sir.
We can't help being masculine. Testosterone is what makes us masculine. You want me to give up my own hormone? You want me to take testosterone out of my system? What does that make me? If I remove that, that makes me a woman. Okay? Testosterone, good or bad, right or wrong. That's who I am. I'm not perfect, but that's what nature has given me. Testosterone. Nature has given the woman estrogen. So we gotta find a way to work together and feed off of each other. When we together in harmony, that's a beautiful thing. But all this other stuff, man, these white women tricking people, tricking sisters into getting in this feminist movement is BS. Because the white women, they had a chance to vote for Hillary Clinton and they voted for Donald Trump.
Yes, sir. 60%.
A man who came out here and said he grabbed women by the pussy, he bragged about sexually assaulting women, talked about his own daughter like she was a play toy. And white women, by the numbers, went out and voted for Donald Trump, not Hillary Clinton. So where was the feminist then? Now when we talking about black empowerment, they want to talk this Me Too stuff. You ain't finna trick me with that bullshit. No.
Right. Yeah. Man, he is on fire, bro. He is on fire.
Oh, no. 78, let me tell you. That brother, hold up, JT. Sorry about that, brother. 78 brings the fire. And for JT and 78, I don't know if you heard, but that women's march that's taking place tomorrow in DC, now they had Al Sharpton's daughter, Tamika Mallory, who's heading that march. All of a sudden, I look up on the TV on CNN, they're aligning her with Minister Farrakhan. And I'm like, what does he got to what does he got to do with this? So now she's on that show, The View, with John McCain's daughter and this other white woman, and they're pressing her, and they telling this young lady, well, I don't like people that are anti-Semitic. And what do you say about that? She said, well, I don't agree with everything he said, but I am, and that is, he's one of my mentors. But
she stayed on code though. That's what I respected. She stayed on code and she stood by what she said.
Right.
But I want to say this though, and I think that's cool. She stayed on code, but I don't think she should have said that. I disagree, sir. I think that she should have kept that to herself because we gotta understand. Because 7-8, I did a live stream about the Congress, how they elected 100 women. And when I was talking about that they everybody's rights is going to be met except ours as a people. And
that's how it always is.
So I explained. So what happened was I explained to the women, you got to be really careful who you're in alignment with because they're going to come to you first. And these are the ones who break up the family unit. And it goes for these simple hoe brothers too. I call these brothers simple hoe because they very moist. They don't stand for nothing. They wear these skinny jeans, shitty spots all around. They want to cover their beard, but they at the same time, they want to play, oh, I am a woman. But when you step to them as a man, that strong masculinity, they want to throw up their hands. I'll let you know, you throw your hands, I'm knocking your ass out. Fuck it. Cause listen, I like juice and I drink juice, but I don't want to be around no juicy motherfucker. I don't want to do it. If you're not masculinity, if you're not willing to stand up for yourself, if you're not willing to stand up for your family, we don't have nothing to say. And anybody else could join and talk.
Let me piggyback on what you just said. Whenever you said that, especially our sister, we got to stop aligning ourselves with a white woman's fight. A white woman's fight is to be equal to her white man and have the same power that they have. They just using y'all for y'all numbers. And stop falling for the trick for them saying that y'all black men don't know how to treat y'all. Please stop falling for that. Y'all got to understand, a lot of these women that joined this Me Too movement and Time's Up are, I hate to say it, and no disrespect to the sisters, please forgive me, but I have to say it. A lot of them are only in that move because they used to be hoes and they don't have the same benefits they did while they was home and they didn't dry it up. Now they want to have buyer's remorse. Now it's all about excusing their whole activities and they want us to protect the fact they are a hoe or respect the fact that they are a hoe. That's what it's looking like to me, as far as where I see it. So please stop aligning yourself. Oh, my fault. But
no, go ahead,
please
brother.
stop aligning yourself with these white women. Y'all don't fight the same fight. Y'all don't.
Yeah,
that's all I gotta say.
I talked about that earlier on the video I did about this so-called toxic masculinity. I was bringing up them same points, brother, that you brought up about that. A lot of the women that get involved with these movements. Now, listen, I've been involved in the streets, and I know a lot of stuff. I've seen a lot of stuff that I'm not proud of. I'm not bragging or acting like it's something cool or a badge of honor. I'm just telling you from experience and life experience that I've seen a lot of foul shit. I know that there's some scumbag dudes out here. I know there's some dudes that's savages out here. I understand that. But I'm here to tell you that's not most men. That's not most men. Most men are not animals and savages that's going to grab you and snatch you up off the street and disrespect you and this and that. It's ridiculous, bro. Like, come on, man. And some of these complaints I hear from women in this Time's Up and Me Too movement, the majority, 80% of the complaints ain't even rape. 80% of them is so-called sexual harassment. And what I said in my video was, it's your responsibility to, when somebody says something to you inappropriate, to check it in right away. It's your responsibility to say, you know what? Don't talk to me like that no more. I understand you might be attracted to me or whatever the case may be, but don't disrespect me like that again. You understand? And if you tell a man that, I don't know one man who gonna not understand that and say, you know what? Hey, let me back up off of her. She seemed like she ain't with this. You know what I'm saying? I ain't finna mess with her like that. I don't know no man who gonna keep on messing with you. The problem is a lot of sisters, women, period, will not tell you when they're uncomfortable. They go tell somebody else, like human resources. You understand? They go tell human resources that they uncomfortable. A man think he courting the woman. He think he courting her. He think he putting his macking down. You know, bringing flowers, telling her she smell good. Oh, you look so beautiful today. He thinking he charming her and courting her like in the 50s and 60s. But no, come to find out, she don't like you. She hates your guts. And now she going to human resources. You labeled as a pedophile, pervert, rapist, all because you tried to get a woman, try to get a date. All right? I don't think that's fair, man. And I think too many women are abusing that. Okay? They're abusing that. I saw a woman talking about Russell Simmons, and she said that back in like the 80s, Russell Simmons had put his hand on her shoulder and told her she was beautiful, right? That's it. She said she felt uncomfortable, right? And she see it as sexual harassment, right? Mm-hmm. Now listen, look how ridiculous that is, man. If you felt uncomfortable because a man put his hand on your shoulder and told you was beautiful, you should say, oh, thank you, but could you please not put your hand on my shoulder? The end of story. That's the end of story. Now I know, you know what? Hey, don't touch her like that. She on something else. You know what I mean? Whatever. But to label a man a pervert or like he got some type of sexual predator mentality because he likes you, come on, get the fuck out of here. That's like, how many, I got a son, right? How many of us as little boys was on the playground, we like a girl, we do dumb shit. We go over to the little girl, we hit her, you know, we say, hey, we do stupid shit, throw frogs at her, we do dumb. That's a part of growing up. And I don't want society in general to forget who we are as a people, trying to change into this politically correct era. Okay, don't forget who we are as a people, because you're going to strip a little boy from his ability to become a man. He has to make mistakes. He has to learn. He has to become a man. A little girl, she has to make mistakes. She has to learn to become a woman. Okay, that's just life. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody perfect. So I don't know why all these chicks is out here with this, and it's not. And I hate I don't want to sound like one of these woman hating brothers, because I'm not. You know what I'm saying? I'm married. You know what I'm saying? But I know some people who watch this, they always, oh yeah, he don't like women. Look, man, I'm not no homosexual. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I don't love nothing more than a woman. I'm married.
Right. Mm-hmm.
I'm married. I got children. You understand? I love my mama. I ain't got no mama issues, nothing. I was just raised by a black man. You understand? And a black woman. I saw my father as the leader of the household. I saw my mother cook and clean every day. I saw my father respect my mother. Never seen my father put his hands on my mama. You understand? I come from a two-family household, right? I ain't got the whole story of a single mother and all this. I ain't got that story. I come from a good background. You understand? So I'm just speaking what I know is my values. My grandparents the same way. You know what I'm saying? You know? So that's all I'm saying, brothers. You know, I don't want no sisters to hear me speaking and be like, oh,
No,
you hate us. You know?
No. 7-8. This man's talk. This we talk our issue. We talk about injustice in here. So if anybody that catch offense of it, that's on them. If you want to be in alignment with a good black man that is not married as well, I was married for 9.5 years. So, and at the same time, so I kind of see I come from a two-family household myself. So I see the both roles matching one, and each of them play their role, and they run smooth. I mean, was it perfect? No, it wasn't. But at the same time, it's I want to throw this question at you 7-8, and I want the other brothers to chime in too, and people in the chat. I want y'all to join the conversation because when this ends tonight, I don't want to hear that. Oh, I didn't get it and everything. Join in if you have any questions. I got my phone right here. Just go in. Now, I want to put this out to 7-8 because there is a climate that I knew for a long time, especially us in our community. When you raise from a two-family household, they make it as a problem.
Mm-hmm.
They make it seems that, oh, you don't understand. Now, explain to the rest in the chat and even outside why it's so important as a black man to be raised by two-family household and shape you up, and also you being married and have kids, and how the family order is very important.
Okay, well, I see it this way. Family has always been a staple of my life. I'm a family-oriented person, and I felt like, growing up in a two-parent household, okay, I didn't even know I was, anything special or nothing, but until I got old enough to realize my friends, none of them had daddies. None of them had fathers. Me and my pops would be in the front yard, throwing the football. All my friends come around and they want to, get in on the game with my pops. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, man, at first it was fun, but then I got kind of jealous. I'm like, man, this is my daddy. You know what I'm saying? Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
I got kind of jealous a little bit, but then I realized that they don't have fathers. A lot of them raised by single mothers. And let me say this before the sisters get mad at me. Okay. Even as a kid, I recognized them single mothers knew my daddy was married, and all my friends' mamas used to come over flirting with my daddy, trying to strut their little stuff, trying to get noticed. Okay, they didn't respect my mama. She holding it down. They didn't respect that. They kept coming around their little shorts and dresses and skirts, trying to be noticed. Oh, he a good man. Oh, all this old stuff. So come on, man. I know the game. But anyway, being raised in that environment. And my father was in the military, you know what I'm saying? So we traveled around the world, lived in different places, lived different communities, different, So I saw a lot of different things and how people reacted and lived around the world. But I think growing up in a a two-parent household helped me to see what a family is supposed to be, okay? I saw my mother and father, how they reacted when they got into arguments. I saw that. I saw how the arguments ended. Okay. My mother would oftentimes concede. She would concede right? She would concede in the argument, even if my father was wrong. She would concede and talk to him the next day when he calmed down, right? Now, as a kid, I didn't really understand that fully until I became a man, had my own family, and I could reflect on these things. And that helps me. First of all, the only reason I'm married today is because I saw marriage in my household. I saw marriage, I saw organization, saw a family structure. So I knew what type of woman I wanted. I knew what type of woman I didn't want, right? So that helped me and I feel like, hey, I put up with a lot of shit in my own household. You know what I'm saying? I've been with my woman since the 90s. You understand? Me and my woman been together since the 90s. You know what I'm saying? And listen, we've been through everything you can think of. We've been through it. And I'm still here. I didn't walk away from my children. I could have. I could have used that excuse and say, you know what? Fuck that. She disrespected me. You know what? She doing this. She doing that. I could have easily left. What kept me in my household was my responsibility to my children. The values and morals that my father instilled in me, the responsibility, that's what kept me in my household. I could have been like a lot of other dudes and just bounced. You know what? Fuck it. I'll pay my child support. And you know what I'm saying? Fuck all that. No, I stayed. I sucked up my pride on many occasions to prevent being a black statistic. You know what I'm saying? And that's marriage. That's life. That's what you do when you're in love. That's what you do when you love your children and you see a bigger picture. You see an end game. You know what I'm saying? When you see the end game, raising a black family. You know what I'm saying? My daughter is a genius. She's my oldest daughter is brilliant. You know what I'm saying? She right now at 11 years old already getting recruited. You know what I'm saying? For high schools, private schools. They want to offer her scholarships and shit like that. I'm proud of that. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I'm proud of that. You know what I'm saying? Because if I would have left, when me and my wife was having problems a few years back, if I'd have left, she wouldn't be there.
Right.
She wouldn't be there right now. So to answer your question, brother, the importance of a two-parent household is vital. But a lot of people, oftentimes, the women and the men don't understand the importance of it, especially if they didn't grow up in it. You know what I'm saying? If they didn't grow up in a two-family household, they don't understand the importance of it. They dismiss it. They say, oh, well, I grew up with just my mama. I turned out fine. Who says you turned out fine? Only you think you turned out fine. You know what I'm saying? Why you ain't married? Are you married? Did somebody else say, I love you, I'm going to spend the rest of my life with you? If they haven't, don't tell me you turned out fine. Somebody else, the rest of the world might disagree with you. That's my point.
All right, cool. Jaquel.
I think it's real important to come from a two-parent household. You understand what I'm saying? Now, starting off early, I grew up in a two-parent household. My mom, my dad, they divorced and whatnot. And it was a struggle for a while because my mom was all of a sudden, she had to learn how to raise boys to be responsible men. And she couldn't really do all that, really and truly. Like, she can't tell me what to do with a hard on. I hate to be that, that nasty and stuff. Like, I got to respect the women that's in the chat, you know what I'm saying? But okay, it's kind of awkward that, y'all understand, but it's kind of awkward to have that conversation with your mama. You see what I'm saying? And it's also important being from a two-parent household because you need to understand what it's like as a man to treat a woman, how to respect a woman, and how to recognize you have a good woman. You also got to learn how to take care of your responsibility by learning through the ashes of your father. You understand what I'm saying? Like, a role that I wish I had was more stern discipline. My mom tried, but at the same time, I can't really fully take order from my mama because it just doesn't sound right. It's like, how you gonna tell me what? I'm a man. I grew up too fast. That was my problem. Luckily, I avoided a lot of mistakes. My mama tried the best she could, but I knew I would have turned out a lot differently had my dad been in the household. You understand what I'm saying? I think the mother role is to nurture, and the father's job is discipline. Prime example: you fall and scrape your knee as a kid. Your kid go to your mama, she kiss and make you feel better. You understand what I'm saying? But you need that man to be like, tough enough. Stop that doggone whining all the time. Man up. You see what I'm saying? You need that. You need that. So I think it's very like learn principles and stuff from your daddy. Sometimes you gotta understand, like, okay, your first heartbreak. You might need to hear from your dad's side of the story, and not dad's side of the story, but his perspective and your mom's perspective, so you can pick yourself up. I never understood that because, like I said, I was raised just by my mom. I remember my first heartbreak. I was going through it. You could call me a simp at that time. I ain't know how to deal with that shit because it was like, damn, I must have did something wrong. Come to find out, I didn't. But I didn't know that. My mama's job was she gonna identify with a woman more than she identify with a male. That's just how it is. So it's definitely important for us to be raised with both parents in the household. It's a lot of things I could touch on, but I want to get to Brother Muhammad so I can learn some more stuff too. So,
okay, cool. Yeah, we can go back and forth. All right, Muhammad, the one.
All right. In answer to your question, being raised in a Black Puerto Rican household, both my parents were Black Puerto Ricans, but I was the youngest of 4 siblings. So by the time my father divorced my mom, I was about maybe 4, 5 years old. So I didn't get to see him as much because he was a merchant seaman. He was always out there on the ship. But at the same time, my mother, she did the best she could, being that she came from basically nowhere in Puerto Rico. You understand? But the thing is, she never settled for less. Even though she raised us 4, she could have put us in a group home, but she stuck with us. And, she always had this thing with us. She was very disciplined, and she taught me some things along the way. I'm not going to front. But one thing she always did say, whenever my father shows up in New York, or he always had a person for finding me wherever I was, no matter what state I was in, and she would tell me, go see your father, because whatever happened between him and I has nothing to do with you. So at least I had that part of it, But like 78 said, to have the 2-parent household is definitely the Black nuclear family. And, we came out okay for us 4, but there was always that missing element to me, I don't know how my brothers and sisters feel, but I know for me, I kind of missed that element, to be honest with you. But at the same time, I knew who he was. It's not like I didn't know. So, to deal with life's matters, I can say that, we went through things, and there was always things for us to do, whether it's join a baseball club or sports programs or this or that. They had that back in the day. So we kept busy by doing that. But, to look up in the stands, to know that your father's not there and your mother had to work to, save the household, it was sort of a hollow feeling at times. But she can make it whenever she could. But, it's one of those things. But she always taught me this is what life is all about because, people got to do other things in order to survive. So I didn't really, sometimes I'm able to brush my emotions to the side, but sometimes I don't know if that's a good thing, but it's a thing where you keep moving on because with the help of the creator, you try to move on as best as you can, Now, would I have preferred him in the house? Oh, 150%. 150%. Because that was the Black nuclear family. That's what it was all about. You see? And they took steps to, remove that, especially remove the head from the family back then, with their little bit of government assistance, like I said before. And, just those things happen. But I used to see guys with fathers and they would take me under their wing and, that type of thing. And, I guess some of my friends would feel like 78, would say they were a little jealous. But at the same time, they saw the bigger picture too. So at least I had men in the community to look up to. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
So, so thank God for that,
Yeah. Yeah, go ahead, 7-8.
Oh no, hey brother, brother Muhammad, are you Muhammad is the one?
Yes, sir.
Oh man, what's up, brother? What's going down? Man, I didn't know that was Muhammad is the one. Man, what's up, bro? Man, all this time, man, we over here
Oh,
talking.
wow.
Yes, sir. My brother, how you doing, my brother?
Good, brother. We chilling, man. We over here kicking it.
Yeah, now you get to see what I look like now.
Yeah, that's what's up. That's
yeah. Yeah, because I always correspond with this brother. This brother, man, your insight in boxing is crazy, man. You know what I'm saying? And
You know,
like,
and you know what? And I'm glad you talked about 7-8 because I remember that I think it was last month, I think, or 2 months ago. You and Black Fight Fan, y'all were talking toxic masculinity in boxing. Y'all didn't really go into it because there was a lot of trolls was in there. I'll never forget that. And I want to touch on that.
right.
That's a
Why
dope
go ahead?
conversation to have. That's a dope
Yeah,
conversation to have.
I do, and I'm thinking about having that conversation with you and the brothers as talk about toxic masculinity in sports, but especially in boxing. But what I'm gonna do, my channel, I do the fuck I want. We gonna have that conversation because it does go hand in hand, and I want you to talk about that right now, please.
Okay, you said toxic masculinity in sports or in boxing?
Boxing.
Well, I don't remember what me and Black Fight Fan particularly was talking about that day, but I'll say this: the same thing I was saying before about toxic masculinity in general.
Mm-hmm.
In sports, I think that a lot of brothers, men, period. You know, in boxing, to be specific, I see a lot of feminine energy. Right. All right. It's hard to just talk about this in just a sports arena because I see it everywhere. It's a lot of
Right.
feminine energy from the men out here. It's a lot of masculine energy from the women out here. The women are accepting the men who got feminine energy, okay, and rejecting the men with the masculine energy. I don't understand why. It's a weird thing going on in nature right now. It's manufactured, it's man-made. Like I said, I'm a fisherman. I go fishing all the time. And when I'm fishing, I notice that I'm catching a lot of hermaphrodite fish. Hermaphrodite fish, right?
I thought I was the only one. I thought I was the only one.
I'm telling you,
You're not lying. You're not lying.
yeah, there's a lot of hermaphrodite fish out here. So when the game warden came to me one day, game warden, he come check your fish, make sure you ain't catching too many fish. He measure the size of the fish, make sure you legal. You know what I'm saying? Want to see your fishing license, all that kind of stuff. Game warden say, how you doing out there? You know, how many fish you got here? And I said, no, I got about 6 fish. So he take my fish out, he measure them, count them, and he said, oh, you got a lot of hermaphrodites here. So yeah, man, what's up with these hermaphrodite fish? So the game warden said, well, you know, due to all of the estrogen that's in the water from these birth control medications and things like that, that's being flushed down the toilets, and even though it's supposed to be filtered, a lot of the medication gets through, and it's affecting the wildlife. And I'm sitting here like, damn, and I'm eating these fish. I'm eating these fish, you know what I'm saying? And we all know bottled water, if it's in plastic bottles, you know, there's estrogen in that. You know, we all know all the little soy products, estrogen in that. So every generation of men, my father had more testosterone than I do. His father had more testosterone than he did, so on and so forth. Each generation, you are losing testosterone. Okay, why is this happening? Even the air we breathe, we losing testosterone because there's so many chemicals and BS in the air. Why is all these chemicals just so happen to attack testosterone? Nothing else. It ain't attacking estrogen. It's attacking testosterone. That's not by no accident.
Especially on black men as well. It's only affected black men to what I'm noticing.
Well, on that part, I'll disagree. I think it's affecting all men. it's affecting black men more. It's more noticeable in black men because we have a higher testosterone than everybody else. That's a fact. They know that. Everybody know that. We have a higher testosterone levels. Hold on 1 second, y'all. Can y'all excuse me for 1 second? I just need 3 seconds.
No problem. No problem.
1 second.
Yeah. So yeah. So this is gonna be a great conversation because I want to also after he finished the point, we gonna talk about massive. I'm thirsty. I need some to drink. I'm talking about toxic. I want to talk about toxic masculinity throughout sports too. That's the next point we're gonna talk about. But salute, John Brooks. Good. Thanks a lot, brother. Thanks for coming. As always, support each other in the chat. There's no SU. Nah, we don't say that and everything. So support each other. Salute to the brother, John Brooks. Everybody else right here. Y'all keep on talking. Keep on talking to 7 8.
Okay, I'm back, brother.
All right, go ahead, bro.
Yeah, my daughter was talking to me real quick. She didn't know I was live. She thought I was just watching y'all. So she come and started talking. I had to put mute. Ain't no telling what your kids to say. You know, might say something crazy. Daddy, why your socks in the bathroom? You know, something crazy. But anyway, at the end of the day, testosterone and masculinity has been under attack for a long time. This ain't nothing new. This has been strategic. This has been a strategic control effort to attack masculinity. They do it in the prison system, experimentation on brothers. They do it. I remember in the 1980s. In the 1980s, you can remember they had all the men dressing up, and that's when they start creating this weird little metrosexual stuff. Talking about, remember Shalimar and Ready for the World. Remember Rick James wearing them hoe boots that come up to his thigh? Yeah. Long hair, eyeliner, makeup, long nails.
Yeah, eyeliner.
Yeah.
Jerry curl.
Right.
Hair
long Jerry curl.
Yeah.
Yeah, they started doing it in the 80s, and they had the women. What they do to the women? They had the women short haircut like Anita Baker, big old masculine shoulder pads in their clothes, looking like Ray Lewis. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
and
yeah, it's true. And then what's that singer? The late Phyllis Hyman. Then you got all that. Yeah, that's true. And then at the same time, at the same thing, go more your point. They had the light skin and the dark skin complex. Like for instance, that goes with that too. So
indeed.
Whatever that should be. So like, but that's cool. That's all right though. But now I do want to ask you that 7 8 sports, and I want the brothers to chime in with this too. So it's safe to say, brother, that AJ, I call him AJ Fag Juice. So AJ wear panties and the bronze bomber is masculine. It's right to say that, right?
Oh yeah.
Okay. I just want to make sure. So when people say, who do you really talk about? AJ, he's one of the top. They say it's okay. He's one of the top boxers in right now, but he's not. But he's avoiding the bronze bomber. And a lot of things has happened, twists and stuff like that, and it goes to show how the masculinity of American sports, especially doing boxing, they are not supported, but they so supporting. But they supporting this man. They supporting a man that let white man play with his breast, play with his chest.
Well, Deontay. Oh, go ahead, brother. Somebody was saying something?
No, I was saying something. I said, this is the same person that he actually showed that he is effeminate. He don't stand up for himself, and he's a sweet hostess boy.
Right. Like I said, Deontay Wilder is he's the epitome in the eyes in the eyes of white supremacy, in sports, he's the epitome of black masculinity, you know, and they want to destroy that, you know, they want to destroy that. So they go to another dude who is a big black dude, you know what I'm saying, big buff guy, but he can be controlled, he can be tamed, you know what I mean? See, AJ do anything, they'll put him in a dress, you know what I'm saying? They, as long as they can control you, they'll love you, you know, as long as they can control you, they'll love you, you know what I'm saying? When they can't control you, when they feel like you too proud of your people and too proud of yourself, all that kind of shit, then they're gonna wage a campaign to destroy you, and they're gonna use black people to do it. They're gonna use black people, these little coons who run around out here, look just like us. They're gonna use them to do it for a payday. You know what I'm saying? You know, some of these brothers say anything and do anything for a payday.
Oh, 70, I want to say something. Did AJ? Did I hear it right? Did AJ got caught in the UK that he was in a car or something with a dress or something?
No, it was what it was is he was in in Dubai. He was in Dubai, running around with getting drove around by some orangutans, some apes.
Oh, that's what I'm talking about, right? Okay.
Yeah, some orangutans was driving him around in like a little golf cart, and they was dressed up like women. I don't know what the. To me, it's just some weird, creepy shit. You know, I don't know what he did that for, but you know, if I'm a celebrity, I'm there, and somebody tell me, "Hey, would you like to, you know, let the orangutans drive you around?" And you know, like, look, I'm a black man. I don't want to be associated with nothing with no apes. Get the fuck out of here with that shit. You know what I'm saying? You do. Let them drive you around. You know, but he chose to do it, so you know, that's what getting millions of dollars from the people do to you. And that's why I like that sister. I can't remember her name, but I think y'all was talking about her earlier. Tamika something?
Yeah. It was, yeah.
What's her name?
Tamika Mallory. Yeah, Tamika Mallory. Yeah.
Oh, I love that sister. I love her. Man, I just found out about her. I think it was today I just found out about her.
Right.
This morning, I think it was, or maybe yesterday morning. I think it was this morning. I saw her on Roland Martin's show on the internet, and the way she's well spoken, she's beautiful, of course, well spoken, educated, and the fact that she recognized what they were doing when they asked her to denounce Farrakhan, she recognized that it was a setup. It's a tool used by white supremacists to divide and conquer with the black family, the black man, black woman. Okay, she recognized it. Okay, if I denounce Farrakhan, then somehow I'm in your good graces. Farrakhan is like the litmus test for white supremacists to find out if you're a good nigga or not. And remember, they did that to Barack Obama in the debate when he was running for president. They asked Obama, "Do you denounce Farrakhan?" And he cracked. You know what I'm saying? He said, "Okay, fine. I denounce him." You know. The sister stood her ground, and she said she ain't gonna do it. Oh my goodness, man! I'm telling you right now, if I wasn't married, I'd be stalking that sister, saying, "Sister, will you marry me? Will you marry me?" Man, that's the most attractive. That's the most attractive shit in the world, to see a woman that's gonna ride for her man, right? And Farrakhan ain't her man, but he her brother. You know what I'm saying? That's so beautiful, man. I was so touched this morning watching that, man. I literally wanted to cry. You know what I'm saying? Watching that, I was just so touched by her ability to hold her ground and hold her position. And you know, and she turning down all this grant money and donations from these motherfuckers. They love. See, this is the one thing about the LDBC. Yeah. See, we are funded 98% by black people. You understand? 98% come from black folks. Right?
Say it again. Say it again.
What you say, brother?
I said, say it again.
Yes, sir. We are funded 98% by black people. Black boxing fans, black people in general who like what we're talking about, we don't ask for this. They support, black people support each other. And that it killed the stereotype that, oh, black people don't support each other. Oh, the white folks, they support each other, but black people, they don't spit. Man, listen, man. When I see how the brothers in the LDBC support the LDBC, I was so touched. But I'm like, damn, man, this is amazing, bro. It wasn't for a month or 2 months. It's every day. Brothers come in and support each other and show love to each other every single day, right?
Mm-hmm.
So if you listen, man, if an entity outside, some Jewish entity said, listen, I'm gonna give you a guaranteed $15,000 a month. Guaranteed. If you advertise this product, this or that, or whatever the fuck, I wouldn't take it. Me personally, I wouldn't take it. The reason why I wouldn't take it is because I know once you take a 1 cent from them people, they own you. They own you. They're gonna be able to play these fucking games with you. It's a wrap.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? It's a wrap. Once you take 1 cent from them, they finna come get you. Oh, we own you this and that. Man, I ain't got time for that shit. You ain't finna buy me for no money. Not for no 15 grand and all that. You ain't finna do it to me. These other cats might fall for it. I ain't gonna fall for it because, you know what I'm saying? You know, I'm cool with black folks supporting me. You know what I'm saying? If that means I gotta live in a 4-bedroom instead of an 8-bedroom, then I'm living in a 4-bedroom. I ain't got 8 kids any fucking way. Shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right. Facts. And that's what it's about, 78, because like I tell JT here, underrated, you know, your success, his success is our success. You see? So that thing about hating and jealousy and petty jealousies gotta stop, man. You understand? You know, because like I told JT, I said, look, I first ran into Ticket TV when he got started. Then all of a sudden, I ran into you, 78. Then I ran into Black Fight Fan. Then y'all collaborated. Then all of a sudden, the other brothers from the LDBC, I said, oh, let me lend my support, whatever I can get, whatever. I love with these brothers because you guys brought my interest back in boxing. Because they had waned for a few years. Because I got tired of the politics. I got tired of this and that, you know. And, you know, when I collaborated with you guys, I'm an old head, man. You understand? I'm 60 years old. I'm like JT calls me junior elder. But you know what? I'm retired from working. This is good for me. This is what keeps me going. So, you know, it's not about that with me. You understand? And, you know, just trying to get all you brothers that are doing for self, you know? As long as you're doing for self, you ain't robbing nobody, then hey, what is it, man? You understand? Right. What is it, man? You know, so that's what I got to say, you know.
Absolutely. Hey, JT.
Yes, sir.
What's up with your super chats, man? They ain't approved you yet?
Nah, I still gotta get the watch time.
What? Really?
Yep.
Oh, that's some bullshit, man.
Yes, they told me. They said watch time.
Oh, they
said I gotta get the bullshit. I gotta get the 4,000 hour watch time. That's when I can get the super chat.
Okay.
That's theirs. I told me.
Well, you get there. When you get there, we're gonna come through. The LDBC gonna come through and bless you heavy in a major way.
And I appreciate that. Oh yeah, 7A. I know boxing too. Right now, I know boxing, man. Oh yeah. I gotta see you some of my boxing because I did 5 collabs with the Sugar, and then I did some old boxing that one of my was few of my heroes like Sandy Sadler, Joe Gantz,
right?
All that. So I know a little about. I'm just putting you out, just saying out there. I'm just saying.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Indeed. I see the sisters you got a lot of sisters in the chat over here.
Yeah, a little
something. Man, they warriors, man. They pull up, yo.
7-8. They pull up on a brother. I'm saying.
Yeah, there's a lot of sisters up in the chat. I see them. I'm reading the comments. They up in here.
And they all on point. They all on point. You know what I'm saying?
And yeah, 7-8. But you know, y'all said this not the first time 7-8 come to my channel. This about I think the 3rd time he came on. But I do music. I do music. I do politics. I do it all.
Yes, sir. This ain't gonna be my last time here. Yeah, I just be so busy, man. Friday though, this is my first day. I done got some time to actually sit back and relax because I had to pay go down there and pay these property taxes today. Now I feel good. I feel relieved and shit because I got that little burden off of me. You got to pay these people their goddamn money, which is property tax is a scam. A fucking how the fuck you own property, but you got to pay the government a fee every year for your shit.
That you own.
Right. It's some straight bullshit.
That's pimping.
Bro.
That's pimping.
Yeah. You gotta pay a fee. Like, bro, I was so mad, man. Handing over these people all this money. I mean, I sit down there. I hated to get that. I held on to that money with dear life. That lady was pulling that shit. I didn't want to give it to her, boy. Had to hand that check over. I'm just sitting here. But I felt better though. Once I left out of there, felt relieved. Shit, I said, man, fuck it. You know, got this shit out the way. It's cool. Every year, this time I got to deal with that dread of paying property tax. Most other people be happy this time of the year. They're waiting on their tax return. Shit, me, I got to pay this shit. I got to go out and pay tax on 5 properties.
Oh, yo, 7, 8, my peeps. Cause see, I'm a rich from New York. I just been about going on 7 years. I've been in Virginia. I had a friend that he in the real estate. He said, "Yo, bro, man," I said, "New York got that crazy?" He said, "Yo," and he lives in Brooklyn, and ever since they put up that arena up there, everything has went up, and a lot of people.
Oh, of course. Right, property value went up. Property value went up.
You're right, but I'm just gonna kick y'all some game that nobody don't want to tell you about. That I'm going that ever since they put that arena up there, it was quite a few black businesses was downtown Brooklyn. They little by little they was not getting the contracts. They was not being heard. So after they actually force them out to the outskirts of Brooklyn. That how nobody's not going to buy. And then you see numbers. If you go like down at Brooklyn, like Flatbush Avenue, it's a culture shock. It's like people like, oh, you see like predominantly black business. No, you don't.
Gentrification, bro.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But see, a lot of people don't understand in New York. This been going on since the late 90s. You know, Muhammad's the one you from, but this been going up because what Al Sharpton and the Democrat, what they did was dumb. When a politician moved to another state, you're supposed to wait for certain amount to become a resident. A certain amount, I think in New York, you're supposed to wait like 5 or 6 years, before you run for office. What happened was they got them in. They got them in 98. That's how the Clinton set up shop. They set up shop in 2000, and that's when Hillary Clinton was running for the senator of New York, and plus she won back in 2001. And that's all this is what I was trying to say. All the legislation, this was really happening back in the late 90s, and they pushed it. And then then you got Magic Johnson. Oh yeah, this and that and everything. That's when Harlem became white. Became white. It was like a trickle. But everybody think it just happened. It happened all over. But I'm just giving y'all some history about because a lot of people, you're not going to hear it.
It's happening all over, like you said.
Yeah.
In the city of Milwaukee. It's downtown Milwaukee. That's prime real estate. You know what I'm saying? That's prime real estate downtown Milwaukee. You know, and all the surrounding areas. See, downtown Milwaukee is surrounded by the hood. Black people had all these houses down there in big old mansion type houses. I'm talking about 6-7 bedroom houses, huge houses. But it was the hood. It was dirty down there, rats, roaches, all that kind of stuff. So now white folks is coming in, buying up these houses from these black folks. And black folks selling their houses for cheap. White folks rebuilding that whole neighborhood down there, trying to make it nice and clean and wholesome for them again. They want to live down there because back in the 60s, they had all that shit. But then black folks took over. So now they trying to buy all them property. I told all the brothers I know who own property down there, said, man, you better not sell that shit. You know what I'm saying? Fix your shit up. Keep that motherfucking shit. Because They finna start building arenas and all kind of shit down there. That's gonna be prime real estate. You know what I'm saying? Keep that shit. They, brothers down there selling. Uncle had a property down there. He sold it for $60,000. It's a duplex. He sold it for $60,000, and to him, he feel like that was a bet because he had a trouble renting the apartment out because didn't nobody want to live down there in the hood like that. So he sold it for $60,000 to this white dude. 2 years later, white boy resold the house for $180,000. You know what I'm saying? He sold it for 180 because they they keep all that info to themselves, man. They keep all that. They know what they be doing down there. They be calling me about my properties and shit. I just sold one of my properties that I was living in. The house I was living in. I thought I was gonna die in that house, but I had to sell it. You know what I'm saying? Because the price was too good. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna say on video what it was, but price was too good, and I got the house in foreclosure. So I got a plug on it, and I'm living in the house for like 4 years. Motherfucker come talking about they want to buy it, and they paying me the actual value of the house. Shit, I moved in. I sold that motherfucker and moved into one of my rentals. So now I'm back in the city. You know what I'm saying? I moved into one of my 4-bedroom rentals, and I told the people who are living here, like, look, y'all got 60 days. You have to find you somewhere else to go because I'm moving into that here joint. You know what I mean? But that's just how it go.
Yeah, and other brothers, I want to get you. Tell people that the LDBC line that stands for Lions Den Boxing Community, and the ones who don't know, I explain it, and that's what it is. Why the LDBC is much more than sports.
Well, the LDBC is about brotherhood. Okay, it's more than sports. It ain't just about sports. It's about brothers coming together in camaraderie, helping each other out, and building with each other. You know what I'm saying? Brothers from all walks of life, different opinions, coming together and helping each other out. That's what it's about. You know what I'm saying? And it's been a beautiful thing. It's been beautiful. You know what I mean? Just seeing, and we had a couple of hiccups here and there. Everybody ain't gonna be 100, but for the most part, you know what I'm saying? 98% of the brothers been 100. You know what I mean? And it's been a great experience. You know what I'm saying? Brothers in trouble, they'll give me a call and say, hey, 78 man, hate to tell you, man, but I'm in trouble. Blah, blah, blah. Boom. We go into the LDBC fund. If we got it, we gonna bless the brother. Because we family, and that's what we do. You know what I'm saying? That's what the fuck we do. If you call me and tell me that if we got it in the fund, we gonna help you. You know what I'm saying? So when y'all see these super chats coming in and shit, ain't nobody sitting around partying with it. Nigga, that shit going to a fund. You know what I'm saying? That's going somewhere to help our people. We send brothers to fights, different sporting events, pay for they trip, shit like that. You know what I mean? To go get footage for us. I got some footage right now. They sending me right now as we speaking that I got to upload on my channel when I get off of here. So, we be sending people all over the place. You know what I'm saying? We it's a family. It's a family affair. It's a brotherhood.
All right, that's cool. Yeah, I like that. Go on, brother. Young go. Excuse me, brothers. Go ahead. Quell and Mom the one. Speak.
So, how long ago did you get started with the LDBC? If you don't mind me asking, 78.
The idea, for it was born in like 2016. June of 2016 is when I officially started the LDBC because we had it used to be called the YouTube boxing community, the YTBC.
Yeah, I remember that. Mm-hmm.
Right. And I used to interview fighters and stuff and had the fighters shout out to the YTBC and stuff. But the problem with the YTBC was we had a lot of racists. Okay. So a lot of racists who felt like they was a part of it and they wanted to constantly they was jealous. A lot of the racists were jealous of black channels. Black channels were more popular than them. black fighters was on top of the food chain in boxing, black basketball players on top of the food chain, black football players on top of the food chain. So they jealous. You know what I'm saying? It was like a rise in anti-black rhetoric going on everywhere in this country, which sparked Donald Trump, shit like that, you know? So what happens is we say enough is enough. We tired of all this crazy ass, you know, hating on black people about everything. I started the Lions Den boxing community. All right. I already had the Lions Den boxing debates, but I said I'm going to start a whole community. This totally opposite of them. I don't want them racists having no clue. No part of what we doing over here. So that's what I did, and I was happy that so many brothers was with it. They was fed up too, and they said enough is enough. But so many other new brothers who just got here, they don't even know this history. They don't know how rough it was for black boxing channels a few years back. You know what I'm saying? Cats used to come. Trolls was coming deep on your channel, calling you all kind of N-words, this and N-word that. You know, they was torturing black channels. You know what I mean? So what I did was organize the brothers and said, look, we got to stick together. You know what I'm saying? It ain't about being racist and hating nobody, but we're going to stick the fuck together. And when the motherfuckers show up, we're going to block all their asses. And once we did that, they hated us even more. They hated, and they really hate me. You know what I'm saying? I get death threats every day. You know what I'm saying? They hate
really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh yeah, they torture me in the emails. I don't even want to. I get emails and I don't recognize who the person is that's emailing me. I dread even opening it because it be crazy stuff. You know, pictures of black men with their head cut off and you know, homosexual stuff, and I'm gonna find you. I'm gonna do this to your daughter. All kind of crazy shit from these savages.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Every day.
Wow.
Yeah. And I was fine. I was fine with y'all too. Come, yeah. They. Yeah.
That's crazy.
Silly stuff, bro. Over just boxing, bro. Just black. The idea of black men sticking together for something, for anything, it's a threat to them. And they hate. I'm telling you, bro. I look at my emails, and I see I got like 10 new emails, and 5 of them be like names I don't know. So I'm like, man, should I open this email? It might be a brother who need my help. You know what I'm saying? And then I'm like, okay. I open the email up, and then it'd be some crazy ass virus or some dumb shit. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
Yeah, it'd be like crazy. They be trying to get into my computer, trying to download shit into my computer. All kind. They hate my guts, bro. I'm telling you, they hate me. That's why I tell brothers, you want to contact me now? Just hit me up on my Patreon. Send me a message through Patreon. That way, I know you somebody I fuck with. I ain't got, you know what I'm saying? Because if you're going to pay to be on my Patreon, then I know you ain't got time to be playing no games. The rest of them people, I'm not finna be opening up them emails because I'm going to tell you what they did. I ain't never told nobody this on camera. It's a guy who worked for the PBC named Tim Smith. He worked directly under Al Heyman.
Is he the sports writer? Is he the sports writer?
No, he's not a writer. He used to be a PR guy for the fighters, but now he like the public relations person for PBC.
Okay.
But he's a black dude. He's a brother. Now, I know I got his contact info. Now, I get an email from him, from his real email address. And it says he got a contract he want me to look at. So I'm like, what's this? So I tried to download it, and my computer wouldn't let me download it. My computer keep telling me it got a virus on it. So I'm like, what the fuck? So I said, okay. So I called Tim Smith and I say, hey Tim, whatever you try to send me, whatever document, my computer won't let me open it. He says, hey man, don't open that. So my email got hacked.
Oh shit. Wow.
So I'm like, man, why the hell would somebody hack Timothy Smith of the Premier Boxing Champions and then email me? I'm just a guy on YouTube. Why would they email me and try to hack my shit? You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I had to change my passwords. I had to do all kind of bullshit dealing with these weird ass people, man. They weird.
Wow. Yeah, that internet thing is crazy. Yeah, it's really crazy. Yeah. Wow.
Yep.
Go ahead, Timmy.
That's great because I remember when I said see at the time when Muhammad's the one when 7-8 was talking that 2016 that's when I started knowing them the ticket and the coach one of VZ and it was like crazy it was non-stop
Mhm.
Really?
it
Wow.
was non-stop 24/7 the races back they still go through it right now.
Right. Right.
Bruh, they ran them races back in like 2011 to 2013. Man, they ran so many black channels off of YouTube. I'm trying to tell you, it was so many good brothers on here, but they just didn't have the fight in them. You know what I'm saying? The racists attack them, calling them all kind of niggas and stuff. Man, the brothers was just leaving, running away from YouTube. You know, good channels
Wow.
too. Channels had a lot of subscribers. They were just leaving. You know what I'm saying? So
Mm.
I had to do something. Man. I said, "Fuck it, man. We finna organize this shit and stand up to this bullshit." But you know, it is what it is, man. A lot of them brothers, a lot of them coon niggas, don't they hate my guts too? Because you know they you know, coons feel like, hey, I just figured out how to make these white folks happy, and here you come telling us it's okay to be black. I ain't got time for that. You know, that's how they feel.
Mm. Mm.
That's
Mm.
cool. So 7-8, man. So let's talk about the fights be happening this week.
AB and Pacquiao,
Yeah.
man, look, man. I think Pacquiao gonna beat him, bro, because Bronner, he got all the talent in the world. The kid just don't let his hands go, and he play too much. Like it's a time and place for playing, man. You know, you can't be out here playing all the time, all this old nonsense. Like, listen, you can talk all the shit you want to talk if you have the power to go up in there and back it up. You know what I'm saying? But if you ain't got the power to back it up, and you just going in there getting beat up by people, then I mean, come on, man. What like you just a clown. You just clowning and talking shit. So Pacquiao, based off of experience and judging by history, I gotta believe each fighter for who they are. Unless Pacquiao come in here and he just get old, because it can happen. He 40 years old. Pacquiao
Yeah.
can come in here and just look old, slow. You know what I'm saying? Adrian Broner could be on point and knock him out. That could absolutely happen, but that's unlikely. You know what I'm saying? So I'm rooting for Adrian Broner in my heart. I want him to be successful for his children. I want his children to be proud of their father. You know what I'm saying? I know they ain't my business, but I'm black. I can't help it. I love them. You know what I'm saying? I want them
Right.
to do well. You know what I'm saying? I want them to
Mm-hmm.
do well. But, you know, I think Pacquiao going to take it, though.
Okay.
Wow.
Mom's the one.
Uh. Yeah. From what I known about Broner, he really never really puts his best foot forward. I'm gonna cheer for him tomorrow night. I'm gonna put my you know my thing behind him. Hopefully he learned his lesson by now. Hopefully. And echoing what 78 said, you got to throw those hands, baby. When you in that ring, them hands got to be flying. Okay, so we'll see tomorrow night. We will definitely find out what this young man is made of. So, because to me, up until this point, he didn't take his craft seriously. And I'm one. I used to be a former, college ball player, and all that. I worked my nephew's corner in Golden Gloves. And the thing is to get better every year. Work on your craft, man. The thing with today's athletes, a lot of athletes today, they're busy trying to make their brand. Before you make your brand, get good. Work out. Work in that gym. Don't be afraid to take a loss. Boxing is not an undefeated sport. You understand? So,
No.
I'm hoping that this kid does the right thing tomorrow night, And speaking of that, 78, you didn't look in on the Andrade fight tonight? You didn't look at that one?
No, I didn't even know he was fighting tonight.
I think it was tonight. Yeah.
Really?
Check that out.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna have to get with y'all brothers in a second, man. I got like 4 videos I gotta upload.
Okay, before you do that, your last remarks, please, and then you can be out.
Hey, man, thank y'all brothers very much. I appreciate y'all. Salute to JT for letting me on here tonight. It was a pleasure dealing with you brothers. You know what I'm saying?
Thank you.
Salute to Muhammad is the one, man. Good to see you, man. Talk to you. You know what I'm
Yes,
saying?
sir.
It's always good to, talk to the people you be chatting with in the comments and shit. That's what's up. You know what
Yes,
I'm saying?
sir.
So, yeah, much love, man. I hope to be back, man. Just let me know. You got my email underrated, so just let me know.
I got you covered, brother.
Okay, brother.
Yo,
right,
brother,
peace.
have a good night and be blessed, man.
Have a
You
good
and your
night.
family, my brother.
Hey, y'all.
Yeah, likewise.
No doubt.
Okay, 78.
Great. Wow.
Surprise,
Wow.
surprise, surprise, huh?
Wow.
That was heavy, right?
Wow.
I told you the grinder is getting those
Wow.
people in. So you know he's gonna put the word out on your channel. You know that.
Wow. Wow.
I told you what I tell you earlier, brother. Little by
Ow!
little.
Come on, Muhammad. Stop. Bring him on back. Stop. Ow. Stop.
Hey, brother. I got your back. I got your back, bro.
I know. Are you ready to leave yet?
Nah, I'm good.
Okay.
I'm good. Get some other brothers. I don't know what happened to Jaquel. He just left the scene.
I don't know. I'm trying to get it back in right now. I can stay a little longer. Oh, no, I can stay. I mean, 7 8. If you want to come back, you come. Stop. Any LDBC coming?
Hey, listen, hey JT.
Yes,
hey,
yes,
JT.
yes, sir.
That's the love, brother. That's the love we talk about. Solutions. Yeah. See, solutions. We're creating solutions tonight, bringing brothers together. You see?
Mm-hmm.
You know.
And you know what they said. Now, and here it go again.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't even know 7 8 come through.
Me either. That threw me out of left field.
Organic. See, y'all be where Aaron Collins. See this one. See, Mom, you want to see? This is what your fucking haters don't like. Y'all be sleeping. Y'all be running your mouths too much, man. Then look at that. The head of the LDBC started shit. He see masculine. I knew he's gonna come so late. He seen and that draws to him, and look what happened.
Bango. Bingo bango, baby.
So you tell me that you tell me check this out, who's the realest in this motherfucker? I keep on telling your fools, man. I keep on telling your fools. When the darkness come, when the underrated one, the grain that comes through, I be coming through. I be telling your haters, man. I be telling your haters, but you run your mouth too much. Y'all want to be big. Y'all want to stick your chest out. I don't need to do all that. I let my shit grow.
There
it's not growing that other people think it is.
There it is.
Look at 7 8 said, man, I see you got some sisters in there. Because the certain channel, they don't behind be no sisters. But see, it's like this. A real woman knows that a brother is genuine.
Well, see, you got that mass appeal to the sisters too. You see what I'm saying? And
but check it out. I'm a simp.
Hey, well, whoever said that, I don't know what they talking about. Because, brother, if you were a simp, you wouldn't be getting all of this going on.
I'm a simp, though.
Hey, I've been called that too.
But you know what? Y'all motherfuckers want to call simp. Y'all can have your numbers.
Right.
Y'all can have them. I don't have fake tea on my channel. See, y'all fools don't understand.
Right.
When you stay to your principles, your convictions, I'm talking about as a black man, a real black woman do identify it. They identify it, they see it, and they will push you to be a better person.
There you go.
But they know that it's got to come from us ourselves.
Right. Right.
So it goes to show. I see some of these channels, they had these men talk, but see, my channel, any man can get on. Just don't disrespect it.
There you go.
But see, that's why I made status 1 and 2.
Right. Right.
Because it's all about status, especially I'm talking about brothers. It's all about status, brother. Junior, elder. It's all about status, brother.
Right.
Majority of brothers on here, they told they want to be, oh, he's a sin. Oh, this person don't have that much. Oh, that person don't fit the narrative I'm talking about. How do you know that?
Well, you know what? I'll give you an old saying.
Hey, you don't know, man. Go ahead.
No, I'll give you an old saying by the Honorable Elijah Muhammad. He used to say, if you see a dirty glass, don't condemn the dirty glass. Just put a clean one next to it. Okay? Put a clean one next to it. All right? So eventually that dirty glass will clean itself up after looking at that clean glass. And there you go, brother. You understand? So don't worry about it, brother. You know?
I'm not worried. No, trust me, I'm not worried. It's just that for me,
I'm rooted in fundamentals, brother, of life. Okay? And that's what it is with me, man. You know, I've been called names, I've been called this, I've been called that, you know. But I don't even let that get to me, brother. You understand?
I don't let it get to me, but like I told any brother that run their mouth, if I cannot be in the street, you say to my I can't smack in your fucking mouth, shut up.
Right.
And I mean it.
Right.
I'm from the streets, yo. I be telling these fools, man, I walk these streets. I talk to the people. I talk to the people that the ones that they didn't want to talk to. I talk to the youngies, like she say, see what I talk to youngies, they be blown to. I don't go treat them, but I talk to them. You hear what I'm saying? I talk to the ones, the underdogs in our community that the majority of us as a people got their nose stuck up. They don't want to deal. I deal with those. They part of our community. When I be eating at McDonald's, when I be eating at Burger King, I see a young or even old, I talk to them. I say, yo, keep your head on. Don't let nobody get you down.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I talk to them. You hear what I'm saying? And so I'm in the streets, man. When I told motherfucker, yo, I got food, I got some food in there. I just took some a few days ago around the corner of the less fortunate. But see, people say, you should tell, I got God kids. You should let people know what you done. I don't want to do that because you got to follow the code. You got to know what they going through. I'm not getting them in no trouble. Or I just tell them just survive. That's what I do.
In the trenches.
Out here, but man, I'm just saying, but these fools out here, man, y'all can't match. Yo, when it comes to you can't match with me. See, these fools, this is the thing about this though, too. People think it's take about money. It ain't all about no more for money, man. It's about time, man. You know what I'm saying? You gotta know your surroundings. See, as you know, as the real Americans, you from Chicago, you from urban, we all from urban, so you know who I'm talking about. But these brothers out here, you know, they want to do this, they want to do that, you know, oh yeah, I do this and that, and then you want to talk to say now, but then you guys other brothers want to tell you, you know, oh, you need to do, come on, and why I'm saying this a man child, it should be flooded of men tonight. Every Friday, I ain't gonna say all the time. At least it should be about 5 or 6 brothers.
Right.
At least on a panel. And even you want to don't get on the panel, it should be load up of brothers. Why it's gotta be always gotta be more sisters than brothers in the chat on the man's chat on the man's thing?
Right.
That don't make no sense. So this is what before I get to Aaron, because I'm sorry, before I get to you in a few seconds. So this is what I feel. Do not complain about men's problems if you're not willing to come us men to find solutions. Do not complain to me. Don't say shit to me. Don't.
Right.
Welcome, Aaron Collins, the real Aaron Collins. How you feel, brother?
What's going on, my brothers? Andre Jarvis and Muhammad the One.
Peace, my brother. Peace, baby.
What's going on, man? You speaking that real knowledge there, JT, as usual. You got them jewels flowing, bro.
I appreciate that. I'm glad some brother appreciate it. Cause ain't that many brothers they just don't.
You know what? A lot of these dudes out here, they faking. They running around here with their nuts hanging low. If they really have them, thinking they really doing something. They think they the smartest dude in the room. A lot of them though, they're playing the ages-old game. It's like the game is the same, but the players have changed. But the game never changed. So they could try to run that game on somebody else. I'm not the one. I mean, some of these cats really actually think that they invented something new. You can't tell them nothing, and you just don't know. It's basically a rerun to me, like old boy said, baby boy. I mean, these cats need to take several seats for real.
Jefferson USD station.
It's a rerun, right, brother Aaron? It's a rerun, right?
So I came out the gate, man, swinging. I mean,
right.
And you know the hashtag that I put Eric Collins and Muhammad's the one of my hashtags, parasite number hoppers.
Wow.
Y'all hoppity hop. And then y'all think you're saying something, but you want to knock the neck. We ain't gonna talk about the sisters, but we ain't talk about the queens. But y'all want to talk about another brother, and y'all bring to talk the same narrative. I'm not gonna say all brothers, but majority of y'all talk the same narrative, ain't bringing no solutions.
Yep.
But all of a sudden, you hear these motherfuckers tell you, "Yo, I'm for my donation, I'm getting this again." They are telling you, and even some sisters in our community they doing the same thing too, and you're still coming.
Tell you, man,
That's what I call them parasite number. Yeah, that's crazy.
There's a whole lot of moisture in there too.
Yo, we're Aaron Collins. Tell the truth. Let's keep it real here. We all brothers, and I want people in the chat to listen to this too because I want you to answer it. If I come to you and I'm saying that, and I'm saying like this, listen, man, I'm trying to save up for a trip. Right. Now, not just a trip, you want to see your mother or stuff like that. I'm not saying just a trip.
Right.
Will you give me money to save for a damn trip?
I mean, if you're coming up front with it and saying, listen, I really want to go on this trip, I don't have enough money, I'm like, I don't see nothing wrong with helping your brother out.
Maybe I word it wrong. I'm not talking about that. I'm just talking about a trip. I'm talking about I'm getting. I'll put it like this. I'm getting super chat. I'm getting other donations and all that. But I'm still asking you. I'm going on trip. Will you pay for me to go on the trip? Or I got those things?
Okay, I see what you mean. No.
That's my point. But these people still give to them. But see, these are the same ones want to talk about the ones like us that is trying. So I don't give a fuck. They don't like what I say. So I'm saying like this: who got the fucking game? Y'all don't. Get alone.
Mm.
I'm not paying for. I'm not listen. If you got all that to donate, I'm not adding to your extra expenses that you know you can get for yourself.
Right. 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 No, that's truth. That's truth.
That don't
That's
make no
true.
sense to me. But
Mm-hmm.
our people, we do the same thing too, and then we supposed to have love for them. We supposed to, oh, play victim. Fuck out of here. They telling you what they gonna get, and they have already donations coming in. $25, $50, $100, $150.
Right. Right.
Live in a nice house. I'm talking
Mm-hmm.
about you know what I'm saying, Aaron Cons got big. You see some of them got nice, the nice hooker. The top is computer. The top laptop. Got the nice. I ain't talking about all of them I'm not talking about all of them because someone who got that stuff, they doing great work and they do big community. So I'm not talking about, but majority of them they not.
Mm-hmm.
Got a nice black. I'm not hating. I'm just saying. The nice background, but I'm saying what you bring to the people. Are you inspiring other people? If I can do it, you can do it too. Are you giving if you give them the blueprint? Maybe, and I'm not gonna get it the way you want. You don't want to get a blueprint. Our brother don't want to get a blueprint. They get the blueprint, the ones that already have.
Right.
Go ahead, Aaron.
Yeah, you're right though. I mean,
including a transportation.
they give them, if you show them how to do it, it's like there's an expression that says, "I could give a man something to eat, and he won't be hungry for a day or something like that. If I show him how to eat, he'll be able to eat for life." I know I didn't paraphrase it, and that's from probably.
Break it up.
He must be underground or something.
Yeah, must be on the ground. Go ahead, Mom. The one.
Nah, but you see, I was always taught by my mom, you look out for the less fortunate, But the thing is, if somebody is doing better for you, better than you, and they asking for that stuff, nah, 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 brother. You know what I mean? Nah. Not gonna do that. Go ahead, Aaron.
Yeah, you're right. I mean, if you got it, you see that I'm trying to get it. Yeah, you got some nerve asking me for a little bit I got. I mean, it's like, hold on, slow your roll.
Right.
You overstepping your boundary. How dare you ask me for some of my resources?
Mm-hmm.
And you got way more than me.
This is your metro, so let's watch out for one another.
Right.
Sexual harassment
Yeah,
and other
I
crimes will
totally
not
get
be
it.
tolerated on trains or in stations. Please.
Right.
Yeah. It just to me, it's just like for me, it's like I think our brothers we could put some of us we complain too much for nothing. You cannot say that you want a brotherhood, but you don't want to reach out for other brothers because they don't fit your criteria. To me, that's a bitch ass move.
If it was worse, they get mad when you don't want to help them.
Exit
You
here for
got
the
the nerve to
Natural
get
History
mad.
Museum and the Coliseum.
Like tonight, and come on, brothers, and sisters, and brothers, sisters. in the chat. I know y'all feel that sometimes you get on these chats or you sometimes you be tired. You don't feel good. But I do it because I gotta impact somebody's life. If I'm sick, I know when like to reschedule. I know when I could do it the next day. But I was a little tired tonight. I ain't gonna lie. But I know that there are people counting on me. I know there are people that they need to hear my voice because you never know. They probably in the last they probably going through a lot of shit themselves, worse than me. And then after that, they hear my voice, and you know, I could do it.
It's true.
And we don't talk about that as brothers. We don't talk about this, brother. We see we tell what we've been through at times as brothers. You know what some other brothers do? Yo, you know get it together because you're a man. You're supposed to deal with it like that. But it's not all easy as it is. And then that's what some of these brothers had these caveman attitude, egotistical attitudes and stuff that it's like for me, it's like, come on. When are we gonna learn to adopt to the time? When are we gonna learn to really advocate for ourselves? Because when a brother talks like that, that means you don't want to advocate for yourself. That means that means that you know things not gonna be good. So, but it just for me, it's like I see some of my brothers, man. They got good channels, they got good content, and they don't pay attention to them. I see it,
Mm.
and it's sad.
Well, that's when on that note, you keep doing what you're doing. You're gonna get people that come in, and like we had our surprise guest tonight. He asked you, are you getting the super chats and this and that? Now I bet you one thing, he may email you back and show you how to do it, and then to get the certain the certain people to back you up. I bet you he probably call you back and help you out with that if that's what you want. You see what I'm saying? If that's what you want.
Well, he already said that I got his email now. I'll reach out to him. I'm gonna reach out to him. I'm gonna do it, but I'm gonna do it on my pace. He's a busy man.
Right.
So I'm not gonna be flowing up at that. If I'm gonna be with him, my probably like, yo, 7-8, I'm doing this such and such and such. Can you bring some, like that?
Right.
Or I'll tell you, I told him to come, come to the panel. Let's talk about boxing. Let's promote this.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I would do that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I told the people, yo, 7-8, you tell the people come over here, no problem.
Right.
The ones over here, go 7-8. No problem.
Right.
That's how I do.
Right. Right.
I'm stingy my shit. No, I'm not stingy because we all gotta eat, man.
Yeah. But we could all eat at the same table. That's the thing.
Man, listen. We can eat at the same table, but when you're motherfucking greedy, you gotta get the hell off my table. That's
there you go.
You damn greedy, man. You eat. I feed you too well, man. You get the hell off. That's what we gotta do sometimes. We don't see. We want to pick and choose. Want to be at the table instead of get like-minded ones, so that we all. We don't.
You want to get into the JT over no food. I'm saying you don't want to get into it with JT over no food at the table.
See, Aaron, you talking too much. You run your mouth too much, man.
oh, my bad. I wasn't supposed to put up a secret.
Yo, you 2019 part of the manhood. Like,
my bad.
Nah, it's messing. No, but I'm saying that even like, as you know, Muhammad's the one. Even Erican's too. The fellowship that I do every Sunday. People still got this conception. Oh, he just cooking. No, that part of it is part of it. It means we sit at the table and eat and talk. That's what it's all about. It ain't all about it. I know I can cook, and I cook very well. I be banging dishes. I be doing the damn thing. I'm a jack of all trades. I can do a little something here and there, but that's not the purpose. That's not the only purpose about it. We as a people have to learn to sit at the table and talk and show our kids that it's essential to sit at the kids, and we have to let them know there are certain decisions you cannot make by yourself. The grown-ups got to come. This is the decision I made. This how it's going to be. That's it. Letting these kids decide. You gonna sit at this table? Okay. You don't sit at the table. You don't eat. You want some water?
Please keep doorways clear by moving to the center of the car. Bikes should be placed
You want some butter and bread? I give you that.
And for everyone's safety and to keep service on time.
Are you going to sit at the table? Yeah. All right. There you go. Can't let these kids have too many choices. Can't do it because they don't have the mentality. They don't have the mentality to do that. What you think about that, Aaron Collins?
Yeah, you're right. You gotta set some boundaries. You gotta set some kind of structure. Let them know they have to earn some things. Now you could probably be courteous and give them some things, but the rest of it they have to earn. Let them know that you can get more of this if you earn it. Now, right here, this I just gave you, this was just a freebie, and this is your only freebie. So what are you going to do if you want some more? Are you going to go out there and get it yourself, or are you going to wait for someone else to give it to you, which is not going to happen?
Now arriving, Farmdale Station.
Yeah, that's true. Muhammad's the one.
Yeah, no, basically what you do on Sundays is you said the fellowship where we come together. Okay, you make your meal. Yeah, that's you. That's yours. But the thing is, it's about fellowshipping, us coming together as our people. You understand? And having joyful conversations, solutions. How can we get ahead? How can we do this? How can we take things apart, break them down? How can we, get our stuff together here, basically? It's not about what you eating. I mean, I can go cook my own meal too. You understand what I'm saying? But listen, it's about getting everybody together and coming together as one. That's the way I see it. I may be wrong, but hey, that's how I see it, brother.
Okay, Aaron Collins.
Yeah, pretty much like what Muhammad was just saying. Pretty much nailed it right there. It's just pretty much taking the same thing.
Yeah, so and I think that's the thing about it. Let me ask you a question, Aaron Collins. We talk about toxic masculinity. What toxic masculinity means to you?
I think to me, basically, it's an abuse of manhood. When I say that, when a man uses his inherent strength that he already has naturally to abuse people, to disrespect people, basically the whole macho syndrome. See, I've always called machismo false masculinity anyway, because you use the attributes of being masculine, but you turn it corrupt. You use your strength Instead of helping people, you use your strength to oppress people and to beat them down.
That's what's up. Thank you. Muhammad's the one. Follow that up, please.
Sometimes it could be used in the sense of false bravado. But the real masculinity stands up as a leader, not a follower. A person that's able to pick apart situations, not to get caught up in situations, to study, to see what life really gives you, how you go about life, what steps do you take, making adjustments to that whatever situation you may be in. You understand? Because adjustments are always the norm of the day. Because what we might start out on might not go the way we think it's going to go. That's where the adjustments come in. So the real true masculine man knows how to make those adjustments. Okay? If you need to call a timeout, call a timeout. Timeout. Let me reassess this whole situation. Nothing wrong with that. You understand? But if you become too thick-headed or pig-headed and you keep ramming your head into that wall, you'll never get anywhere. You understand? So that's my definition.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna be here like a few more minutes, then I'm gonna turn it down. Oh, we was on for 3 hours, Muhammad. The one?
Really? Wow.
Yeah. It's after 12. And Eric Collins, you've been here over an hour. Eric, oh, you missed a good one earlier, man.
Wow.
Wow. Aaron Collins, you missed some good stuff, bro.
Catch the playback.
All right. That's cool. That's cool. You know what, man? You know what? I feel so good. I'm gonna end this because I don't want to be dragging, and I'll be like this, acting like a crackhead, be like,
right.
Yo, no, I ain't sleeping. No, I'm looking for a penny. For a whole damn hour, yeah, I'm looking for a penny. I'm trying
to say.
I don't want to do that. I be seeing some people be like, it was one time I never forget. This is it was on, matter of fact, it was on my birthday, June 4th, last year. Not a lot. I said the same exact point. I was looking, the brother was kicking some knot. At first, he didn't have nobody, but he started having like 50, 60 people, right?
Mm-hmm.
I said, yo, I ain't feel like doing that. At the time, I was doing lives off my phone. My phone was fucking. I could do lives tonight. I'm just going, fuck it. I'm just going like, nah. And I was on the phone. He was like this. Yeah, man. I hate white people. You like this.
Doing the nod off, huh?
Yeah, he did a nice mistake. He's like, yeah, man, I'm tired, man. I got a bad headache. He did that, man. White supremacy, man. I got a bad headache, man.
He was doing a rope dope. He was bobbing and weaving.
Yeah, he was like this. I'm like, man, and he went out, and I timed it. It was over 3 hours. Matter of fact, I took a nap.
Wow.
And wake up, and he still.
Wow.
But I'm not making fun of him because I think he was tired.
Right.
You got some knuckleheads. They act knucklehead shit. You can laugh at them, but he was like, "Dick." I said, "Yo," I said, "Hello." At that time, he had like about 10. I said, "Hello, you all right?" Yeah, man. I must be tired. I said, "Yeah, man. You was in the same point for like 3 hours, and he was holding his neck like this." I said, "Man," I said, "Go in the shower." I said, "After you close, hit the shower." you know, put some on it. You know what I mean? You good. Everything happened, but that's embarrassing. Now, how about you talk to somebody? Yeah, Muhammad, we're Khan. Yo, JT, what? Y'all know Aaron Khan, you, Chicago. That's what you in. What? You know, of course. I should know you from Cali. I mean, I should know you from Cali. Muhammad's the one. Yeah, Muhammad one. You in Puerto Rico? Oh, no, you're not Puerto Rico. Oh, you know, because people understand that when you wake up, you're still tired. Your mind is tired.
Right.
And yet, as you know, your body needs rest. That's why I'm not saying I'm not tired, but you know, you go through phases. And I do not want to go, hey.
Yeah.
Until they be rocking like this too. Yeah.
Why they get shut down?
I'm sleepy.
Full well they fall. About to fall out the chair. They nodding so hard.
Yeah. Man, let me tell you, man, they be hogging it up. Sometimes they almost fall the guy that you hit the head. The goddamn.
Don't let them be drunk. They be like,
Yo, what you say? Yo, what you say, man? Nah, I'm all right, man. You know sometimes your neck get hurt and everything. No, you run the wrong spot, motherfucker. Right here, man.
Be like, wake your ass up. Go home.
Wake your ass up, motherfucker. Nah, man, you know, my eyes hurting. Nah, your eyes ain't top of your head, motherfucker, right? You supposed to run right here, motherfucker. You tricking yourself, homie. If you tired, listen. If you're tired, there's nothing wrong. Cut it off and go to bed.
There you go.
If the chat don't understand, that is their problem.
Yep.
There it is.
And before we're Aaron Collins and Mom the One, get your last thoughts in here. How about this? Yeah, man, you know, you be like, yeah, man, what you said question? Yeah. You all right, man? You know, my back hurt and everything. But I ain't see you rub your back here. Your back's not right here. Like,
say the back hurt, huh?
right. You go like this and you see how he fumbling his face like that. Yeah. Yo, you all right? Yeah, I'm all right, man. You know how it goes, you know. Yo, you know how it goes.
Crazy.
Yeah. And they do like the you know, man. Yeah, man. Come on, man, wake up, man. I ain't wake up, man. Come on, man. Wake up on me. Come on, man. Man. Stress me, man. And then they go do like this. Check this out, y'all. They do like this. Yeah, you know. Man, you know. God damn, man. There ain't no fucking bed. You might fall and bust your ass, motherfucker.
There you go.
Don't let them start slobbering. Don't let them start slobbering all over the place.
Yeah. You be and they slobbing and stuff, man. All that goo cut up. Yeah, they like look. They're like, oh man.
Crazy.
And then you know what they got there to say? Nah, man, I'm just young. Nah, man, you slobbing the motherfuckers, huh? I see that shit.
Yawning.
I see that. I see that shit dripping from your damn finger, motherfucker. You had the shit run down up in here, man.
Who the hell yawns like that? What kind of yawning is that? Shit, that's yawning. Hell, you need to go to a doctor or something.
Yo, dog, listen, man. You getting some Z's, man. But just tell the truth, man. If you slobbing, man, you don't lie to me. If I see slobbing, it's hanging from the tip of your finger, man. Stop playing.
No, 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 they ain't slobbering. It's when you yawn, you just start leaking, right? Yeah, okay.
Hey, man. Hey, think about it like this. Yeah, man. I taste candy dripping. Oh, I said, yeah. That's a lava candy, motherfucker. Stop lying, stop lying, you nasty ass. You need a goddamn bed.
Right. Right.
You need a girl bed. Little big ass lying. And then then when they slob, right? They got the nerve to do like this. And stop. Yeah, I ain't slobbing you.
So what?
Slobbers all on the floor.
So be like, how did that puddle get directly under you then if you wasn't slobbering?
Yeah, get the tissue like this. Yeah, man.
You slobbering or you pissing? Now which one is it? Slobbering or pissing?
Right.
And they be like this. And yeah, man. And what they still,
Exactly.
what you doing, man? What you doing? Nah. I got some itching right here. I'm just scratching. I don't want y'all to know something. And I tell you, be like,
Right.
let me get off here because y'all be getting me in trouble, man. Y'all know y'all bad influence. You had me going like this. Y'all no good, man. Y'all no good. But the real Aaron Collins, last remark, please.
Man, as
Oh,
usual.
welcome back, Mangamo Justice. Thanks for coming, sister. Yo, Mangamo Justice. I'm sorry. Go ahead, real Aaron Collins. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Last remark.
I'm loving this, man. I love it when we can laugh too. Yeah, when we could get together and talk and like you said, they team up with a few brothers on here. You know people, that's when you have man talk, real man stuff. And this is what men need to do. And this is something the sisters need to understand that sometimes as men we need to have our own spaces where we can come together constructively because it's a whole lot of bullshit men talks also. But they don't talk about the stuff that we talk about. So yeah, it's good that we can come together and talk about solutions on how to be better men for the women that we love.
Uh-huh. That's all right. Well, anything you want to add on? That's it, Aaron Collins.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Stay right there. Last remarks, please. Muhammad is the one.
Okay, JT, again, I want to thank you for having me on the panel tonight. Much respect due to you
Anytime.
and your panel. And
Anytime.
it was a blessing. And it was a great, fruitful conversations. I really enjoyed where we went in certain topics and subtopics. And of course, the surprise visit by our boy 78 Sports TV.
Facts.
Yeah, and Jaquel Thomas, wherever he went, peace to the young brother, and I'm glad we touched on a lot of the subjects and subtopics that we touched on. So we just keep it going until and develop solutions to our plight and to keep it
Right.
going. And with this channel here, this underrated darkness channel, y'all, the grinder, and you make sure you help get in here, help this brother out. I know I can't use that certain S word on YouTube, but
You can test
listen,
support.
y'all know, yeah, the support. You understand? You know what it is, and let's support the brother. Let's support his agenda. Let's support what he's trying to do because his success is our success.
That's
So,
Right.
right.
I leave y'all with that. And brother Aaron Collins, it was a pleasure seeing you again. I know you
You
just
too, Muhammad.
working, grinding tonight. So, um, brothers, it's always be a pleasure to be around good brothers and like-minded brothers like y'all. And I bless y'all in due peace.
Enjoy
All
you too,
right.
brother
Don't
Muhammad.
stay right there, brother. Stay right there. I will make my last remarks. Um, Thank you, the ones in the chat. Thanks for showing up. 7-8 Sports, a blessing. Thank you so much to bless this panel. And also Jaquel Thomas. I don't know what happened to you, but I wanted you to come back, but it's all right. You always been appreciated. And the real Eric, thanks for blessing to come on the panel. Last minute and stuff. You on your way home or on your way to work?
I'm on my way to work.
Oh, and yo, and I'm gonna ask your brother though, don't do this. And if you're tired, cut the shit. Don't be like, oh yeah. Don't do that, all right? Because if you do that, if I see you do that, the underrated one, the grinder, I'm gonna call your ass out. And also, if your nose got a little bully in it, go on the other side. Don't do it like that, man. There ain't nothing going on. Yo, you come on. That's not good, man. Don't do that.
Everybody in the YouTube streets just saw that too. See you not.
I ain't got nothing to know. If I want to blow my goddamn nose, I'll go in the bathroom and blow my goddamn nose. All right, like my aunt and that said, leave me the fuck alone. That's all I'm saying. I just give you your point, man. Yo, be your tact, man. Y'all gotta work on that. You know what I mean? If you got a little long snobby one in the nose, go in the bathroom, get it. Ain't no problem. You gotta wait. You got great content. They can't wait for you to talk more. That's all. That's all I'm saying. And just remember this. You be like, yeah, man. If you know they do like this all around, I'm saying they go right time. And you say I like that. I like this. Oh, Eric Collins. Yeah, look, Muhammad. You like this. Oh, shit, man. And then you move their chair. Yeah, man. You know, yeah, man. And then you know, and they say, yeah, what happened, man? My arms tired. And you look like, and then you like, yeah, what? What time is it, man? You been sleeping 4 hours, man. You mean it's 8 o'clock in the morning? No, see, more than hours. Oh, okay.
Crazy.
Don't do that. That could cost you some people. All right? But anyway, I'm just giving y'all some pointers. And I might say it like this. Oh, yeah, I might do a morning live in the morning. I might. I don't know yet. I might. Because see, because I don't want to do this.
Right.
You do the eyes like that too. Yo, I ain't doing nothing, man. I ain't sleeping. Yeah, you fucking sleeping. Cause you oh.
No, he ain't sleep. He was checking his eyelids for cracks.
Yeah, I'm telling you, yo, boy, you smoke that. Hey, right, hey, Masculinity, yeah. I'm just giving people a point. That's all. I'm not trying to make fun of nobody. But I want to appreciate my homies, the one, 7-8 Sports, Jaquel, you, Aaron Cons, and everybody else that came through in the chat. I'm humble. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. And you know what? You know how I do. Like I said this before, I don't know what to do, but I can tell you right now, I'm ghosting on this one.
Peace.
Ghost.